Y'all, we are reporting live from the bed, y'all. We is sick and shut in. This Diddy trial has got me sick. I'ma have to get my hot toddy. I'm telling you, I can't get out the bed because this trial is stressing me out. Let me stop. Y'all, welcome in. Diddy's trial has taken a turn. Yo, what is going on? They dropped some charges, allegedly, they're saying. But what they are saying, that the prosecutors are no longer pursuing some of the previous claims. So, y'all, we are going to get into it. Y'all, welcome in the building. Welcome, it's, reporting live from the bedroom. We are sick and shut in. I'm gonna have to give me a hot toddy because all of this stuff has gotten me all the way in left field. Hey, Purple Heart, hey, how are you? Purple Heart says, "Oh, you are a queen tonight." Yes, honey. We is a queen. We is sick and shut in. We had to make us a hot toddy because this Diddy trial has taken a whole bunch of turns. And y'all, it has me all the way in left field. It has me sick and shut in. Y'all, no more ho, Merry Christmas. No more hocations. Y'all, Diddy is going to put the night lights out. They are saying that he's going to be released. Is no more rent getting paid. No more Timu wigs. No more booty jobs getting done. Y'all, it is going to come to an abrupt end. Jane, ho, Merry Christmas. She might be trying to look for, maybe some Section 8 or like a low income housing, some she can afford. I'm just saying, y'all, she get $4,700 for the child support. So she need to find another place to stay because when Diddy gets out, allegedly, they're saying 4th of July, possibly, I don't know, for those Diddy, supporters, free Diddy. Jane Doe is going to have to come up with another solution. She gonna have to find another house. Now, how you did all them freak offs, and the only thing that you got was some rent being paid, knowing that Diddy got a whole bunch of money, he can buy a whole neighborhood, and this is how much you do. You just rent me a house, girl. If you don't go sit down somewhere, but y'all is no more hocations. There's not gonna be no more Merry Christmases, no more shopping sprees, no more getting no veneers in the mouth, no more tata jobs, no more booty jobs, no more liposections, no more baby, what they call them, baby packages where they suck all your stuff in. It ain't gonna be no more of none of that. Hey, Carla, welcome. Phyllis, welcome. Michael, Purple Flowers laughing. I'm telling you, this is coming to a whole abrupt end, y'all. Smash the like button. Smash the like button as y'all come in the building. Yeah, no more mommy makeovers. I mean, no more girls trips. I mean, y'all, she is going to get shut down off of everything. What I say, they talk about Diddy supposed to be having a party. They're saying he's supposed to be getting out. We don't know what's going to happen now. I done lost the faith. That's why I am in the bed. I am sick and shut in. I'm trying to find me a Meals on Wheel program because I'm stressed out. I can't work. I can't do no laundry. I'm telling you, it has been crazy, y'all. It has been crazy. It has been so crazy. I'm like, oh my God. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Angel Mom, welcome. Phyllis, y'all, I'm telling you, this is no more. I'm telling you, no more hocations. No more getting your nails did. I mean, you're going to have to go to the dollar store and maybe buy some dollar glue and just, make it do what it do. I mean, I'm telling you, all this stuff is coming to an end. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Welcome. There is going to be no more of none of that marching in. I'm telling you, they say Diddy's alleged he could walk out. I don't know what. I'm lost. Like I said, I'm lost in the sauce. I don't know what to believe, right? Because this has me all the way in left field. Hey, Michael, this has me all the way in left field, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't know what to think. They are saying, they dropped the charges. They're saying allegedly that somebody's supposed to be hopefully possibly throwing him a 4th of July celebration or something, allegedly, right? I don't know what to think, y'all. All I'm saying is that this whole lawsuit, this whole situation has been crazy. Can y'all agree with me? Like, say yes or no in the comment box. This, like I said, everybody was waiting for the freak off taste. We waiting for people be swinging off chandeliers. I mean, waiting for, all the crazy sick stuff. And we didn't get none of that. So I'm like, these girls, I'm telling you, this whole case has been taking a turn, and really a massive turn, especially now at the end when Diddy is going to be finding out his fate, like soon, within a couple, that tomorrow they're going to be starting closing arguments. So I'm telling you, it is crazy. Check out Ticket. He broke down the mess. Yes, I'm telling you, it is crazy. Tammy, it's crazy. I'm telling you, they are saying that, okay, I'm going to read an article from USA Today, right? So it says, a verdict nears in Sean Diddy Combs' criminal trial. Prosecutors are no longer pursuing some of their previous claims against the embattled hip-hop mogul, although top charges remain. In a June 24th letter to Judge Submaranian, attorneys for the U.S. government revealed that they are withdrawing some of their criminal allegations against Combs ahead of closing arguments in his sweeping federal Rex crimes, according to the court documents reviewed by USA Today. Tammy says, don't trust. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Don't trust TMZ. So I don't, because it says something about, yeah, because I know TMZ is reporting it. Whew, I gotta sneeze. I'm sorry. So it says the move was made as part of an effort to streamline instructions that will soon be issued to the jurors as they head into deliberations. USA Today has reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York for comments. It says prosecutors have now said they just want the jurors to no longer consider their claims that Combs allegedly engaged in racketeering by attempting kidnapping in California and New York, attempting arson in California, and aiding and abetting sex trafficking. However, the government's removal of the allegations doesn't amount to dropping federal charges against Combs. The Grammy-winning rapper's indictment accused him not just of attempting arson and kidnapping, but also committing these crimes outright as a part of the criminal conspiracy. Hey, my baby Jamel Peterson. He's like right here. How you doing, baby? Hey. My baby's right here. Welcome, welcome. My baby Jamil says salute to everyone in the chat. Get it, beautiful. Thank you. Phyllis says, I just don't think Diddy is going to walk. I don't think he's going to walk either. People are talking about these parties and stuff, and I was like, no, I don't think so. I don't think he's going to walk. I'm just going to say this. Hey, Nicholas. Tammy says, pure survival, Jamil. Drake's dad's mustache says they gonna have, how you doing, Drake's dad's mustache? He says they gonna have to let Diddy go. I don't know. Look, y'all, I am lost. I'm telling you guys, this is crazy. They are saying this, they are saying that. So I'm like, I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know what to think. I'm in the bed. I'm in the sick and shut in. Do y'all have anybody know any programs, any Meals on Wheels programs? Because I'm telling you, this has me. I'm telling you, I need a hot toddy and I need some chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Because I'm telling you, this is crazy, right? This is getting crazy, out of control. And then they talk about a party. I'm like, are you serious? What Diddy needs, if he does get out, he needs to go to church. He needs to go get baptized. He needs to go over there and climb in a hole and sit down and have a seat. I was going to say, like Jabir was saying, he need to go get him a boyfriend, and go maybe get him, a few freak off mermaids that is with the smoke for, the freak off moments, and not drag them along. And then go out about his business. He don't got to worry about telling the girl that I love you, telling the boy I love you, stringing you along. Because we know he really wants to be with the man. I truly believe that. But he's using these other people. Hey, Aaron, how are you? He is using these other people to get off his freak off. Like it's like a freak off package, I guess. I don't know what you call it. I mean, because he had a man messing with his girlfriends, the Jane Ho Ho, Merry Christmas, and then they were even having little private parties where Diddy wasn't involved. He wasn't invited to the after party so it was all kind of stuff going on. So y'all, I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know what to think. I don't know. Hey, One Love, how are you? Phyllis says, who would want to work with him again? I know, right? Well, he's gonna. I mean, he's probably gonna have some people that's gonna work with him, but people are probably gonna back off because what he was doing, the way he was doing it. I'm telling you, if he would have did things in a whole another way, he probably wouldn't be in the trouble that he's in, I think. But then again, I don't know who's to say, right? Because now they're hollering, they trying to take a black man down. They this, they that. He did some bad things, right? But what I'm saying is some of the stuff that he's being charged with, they should have charged him with stuff that's going to be like holding and more sticking than some of these things being dropped. But they were saying that they didn't drop these charges, from what I'm understanding, from what everybody is saying. They had took them out from like the like what it said for the jurors, so they can, I guess, so probably it'll be easier for them to process, from what I understand. But don't quote me on that, but that's just how I understood it from what we just read. But I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I am sick and shut in. I'm about to make me a hot toddy and see if they got a Meals on Wheels program. Cause y'all, I'm sick, y'all. I'm sick. I don't even know how to act. Cause I'm like, I don't know. Is Diddy gonna walk free? Is Diddy gonna go to jail? I don't know. I have no idea. Dwayne says, "How are you, beautiful? Been a while." Hey, Dwayne, how are you? Welcome. Gamma says, "Princess, this is crazy, not criminal." Yes, it is. Y'all, when I say this was a sugar honey iced tea show, if y'all know what I mean, this is what it was. It was a whole sugar honey iced tea show. It's been crazy. It's been up and down. We've been hearing about these girls. Even like I said, the one that sticks out to me, you guys. Drake's Dad's Mustache says if he gets out, he's definitely gonna DM you and Jamil. He's seen these lies. Oh no, Drake's Dad's Mustache, don't say that. He don't need to see me. He need to see some other people that's talking about him and saying some crazy stuff, that's going around today. Today's been a crazy YouTube day today. Crazy YouTube day today, y'all. Gamma Princess says, laughing out loud, not a hot, I need a hot toddy. TOTI, a hot toddy. Hey, John Burke, how are you? Nicholas says, you support Iran or Israel? I'm not even worried about that right now. I can't. You see, I'm sick and shut in. Do you see me in my headscarf and my robe? I can't even think. I'm telling you, I got all kind of stuff going on. Ain't nobody worried about no Iran and Iraq right now. Look, he want to do what he want to do just as long as ain't no missiles coming over my house. That's how I feel about that. I was a little nervous and scared. I'm not going to lie. But why do I need to be nervous and scared when there's all kind of other stuff going on, right? I'm just saying. It's crazy. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. We ain't got time for that, right? We trying to process one thing at a time. I told y'all I'm sick and shut in. I need a hot toddy, some soup, some chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Ain't nobody got time for all this other stuff. It's too much stuff going on in the United States. But, y'all, it is getting crazy. I'm telling you, it's getting crazy. All this stuff that's going on with this Diddy trial, I'm like, this is crazy. All of this stuff. All of this stuff, y'all. I don't even know where, like I said, I don't know where to start. And then the other one, next thing is Fat Joe. He's like going to be coming marching in after that. And y'all already know that those people, the guy that sent the guy that did the Fat Joe's lawsuit, Y'all, what happened? What happened? He went straight to the feds. And what does that mean? That means that the feds are alerted. The feds are alerted. The feds is going to be, I mean, looking, lurking, watching, all kind of stuff, right? They are going to be on Fat Joe's badonkadonk, right? So he is probably going to be one of the next ones. His house getting raided. Then they're going to be talking about he got freak off mermaids. He got the children's in the walls. We trying to find out where the children are at Diddy. Remember Allie Carter? Do y'all remember Allie Carter? When I seen her story, I was going live all the time. I was like, man, I feel sorry for this girl. Like, I feel really sorry for her. And then it was like all these people saying they're like all kind of victims. And then it's like, this is getting out of control, right? This is getting out of control. Tammy says, we don't all know Diddy's going home though. Look, when I, just a little while ago, right? I went to go get something to eat, right? For dinner, really. I went to go get something to eat. I come back and I'm like, they talking about Diddy's coming home. I'm like, are you serious? For one thing, I don't know. I don't believe it because, like I said, I think that they're gonna hold him to some of those things. The reason why I say that is because the feds is not going over there doing they did not do all of that to come in and find him not guilty. I mean, they raided not one house but two mansions. Two mansions. Do y'all know probably how much that cost just for them to raid the mansions? I mean, that was a whole operation, a whole setup, right? A whole setup. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think that he is going to walk. He may get now. I'm thinking he may get like maybe 5 to 10 years. I don't know. I don't know. Um, we had just chicken strips and fries. Drake's dad's mustache. That's what we had. Some chicken strips and some fries. And I should have got me some soup because you know I'm sick. I'm sick from this. Oh, I'm sick from this Diddy trial stuff. Oh, I'm sick. Let me stop playing, y'all. No, I ain't sick. Sick and tired of the best. That's what I'm sick of. But anyway, Tammy says they only need two charges a stick. Yes, that's what they're saying. And I think I was saying I was only saying 15 years to like 40 years because I'm like the feds. They're not gonna, you know how it is with the feds, 98% conviction rate, right? So if it's a 98% conviction rate and some of those charges are like 10 years, 10 years, that's why I was trying to add up all them years. I was like, they're gonna get him for something. I don't think he's gonna walk, but ain't no telling. I don't know. He may walk free. I don't know even what to think. Hey, Cray, Mississippi, how are you? Cray says, did he be out on his 70th birthday? Oh, Cray, is that when they gonna have the party for him? Is that when they gonna have that big old birthday welcome home bash? I don't know. Nancy says the judge said he was tired and wanted to go home. Oh wow. Could y'all imagine the judge? That is very stressful. Y'all smash the like button. Take a few minutes to smash the like button. Jose, hey, how are you, Jose? Jose says, Allie, wow, the first time I saw her, I thought she was I thought she was pretty. Then she bust out. I was, wait, at a party favor in the elites. I believe. Wait, elites. I believe her. Yeah, I was like, I'm trying to figure out where these kids are that is she's supposed to be helping. I'm like, where are the kids at? Are they in the walls? Are they in the basements? Are they in somebody's garage? Are they in the attic? I'm trying to figure out what kids that she's trying to help because I haven't seen her, but I haven't followed her like that either. But I'm trying to figure out where these kids in her story, is it true? Because y'all know remember, there's a thing going on with Allie. Remember, they busted her out. They said that lady that she's with was supposedly one of the ladies that worked at the CPS office. And then they said Allie Carter, it looked like Allie Carter was having a relationship with this lady, with the older white lady. So I'm like, because they had like the matching rings on. And if you ever go back to her video, you guys, look at Allie Carter's fingers, hands, and look at that lady. I don't know what the lady's name is, but look at her hands, and it looked like they're in like a relationship. So I was like, maybe what I've heard in research is a little bit true. Like Allie, she was like running away from her house from what I gathered from like hearing. And then She ended up with Shelly. I think her name is Shelly. She ended up with Shelly, which Shelly was working at the CPS office when Ali Carter's mom, whatever, however Ali Carter's mom was, linked in with the CPS office. I don't know what the home dynamics were, but CPS was involved, and that's how Ali met Shelly. And then when Ali Carter got to be a grown adult, she went back, and I guess they linked up somehow. So I don't know. It's kind of suspicious. So I don't know. Um One Love, hey One Love, how are you? One Love says Trump is on standby. Trump car. Oh, I have to check that out. One card. I have to check that out. I don't know, but One Love, it's been crazy, with all this stuff going on. So I'm gonna have to read into that later. Hey Penny, how are you? Wanda says, Iman, what has Diddy learned? How to be a bigger and better. Oh yeah, I don't know, y'all. I wish that they would have held some charges that we know, like, something that could have, and maybe that's the best they could have done. I don't know. I'm not no lawyer, and I'm not no person that knows about the laws and the rules and stuff like that. But I think they should have like held him to some probably different charges, but maybe that's all they could have made up. That's all they could have came to the was able to come to the plate with. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Do y'all think that is gonna let this situation with these charges being no longer pursued? Because that's what they're saying. These charges are no longer being pursued. They saying they didn't drop them. They said they're no longer being pursued. And the reason is because from what I read, it's going to help the jurors, I guess, decide. It says, okay, the move was made as part of an effort to streamline instructions that will soon be issued to jurors as they head into deliberation. So I don't, y'all, I'm telling you, I don't know. All I do know, y'all, I do know that if Diddy does get out, or if he is found like guilty and his fate is already going to be, you know, um guilty or innocent, whatever the case may be. I don't think Juicy J, Jane Doe. I don't think for one moment Diddy's gonna continue. I don't know. He may continue to pay her rent. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that Diddy is going to continue to pay Jane Ho Ho Merry Christmas rent? I don't think. I don't know. I don't think. I don't know, because Diddy, when he gets salty, he gets salty. And when he be coming for you, he be coming. I mean, he be coming for the gusto, right? Tammy says, they dumbed down the charges for the jury. Okay, so maybe that's what I was thinking. I was like, because they were saying no, they didn't drop them. They just, I guess, dumbed them down. So I guess whenever they're trying to deliberate, they can understand. Because y'all know a lot of this stuff is, when you reading into law, all these words and stuff, it's like reading a whole nother language. I'm not gonna lie. Some things that, in my career, reading certain books and this, that, and the third, I was like, oh Lord, I need a translator, because this is too much. It's a lot of like words that we don't use on an everyday basis, and you flipping through the dictionary trying to figure out what word is this and what's the definition. So I can imagine dealing with a lot of other legal words when it comes to cases like this, especially federal cases. So it's going to be crazy. Sancho said he's sick. Oh yeah, Diddy got problems. He got some problems, right? One Love says folks with no money don't stand it. I know, right? That's what I said yesterday. One Love, remember? I said if it was us, if it was us, and we went to our kids, get school practice, for their football, whatever, like Diddy did, and when he took and he was hitting somebody, beating somebody with the kettlebell, and when he took a chair and beat somebody up, when he went to the records label and beat somebody up, y'all, if that was us, we would be up under the jail, right? And Diddy was sliding and gliding and doing all this stuff. Now, if they would have held him to those charges, oh, he would have been done, right? He definitely would have done. Hey, Laura Lee, how are you? Laura Lee says you look comfy. Yes, I am comfy. I was playing sick and shut in, but I'm just chilling. Corey says not guilty. Tammy says, hey, Laura Lee. Wanda says Diddy has hurt many people and more. He has done a lot, and that's one thing that everybody is. I can say everybody is in agreement on that. Everybody knows that Diddy is a monster, right? He is a demonic entity. But everybody, not everybody, a lot of people are saying, even though people are divided with him being guilty or not guilty, everybody is saying that he's basically a demonic entity. He's a nasty person. He treats people terrible. He puts hands, feet, elbows, and knees on a lot of people, right? Like I mentioned always before, slapped his own mama. He done slapped Drake. Everybody knows about this, so this ain't nothing that's like hidden. But so you can imagine what he's doing like behind closed doors, right? But those charges, I think they should have picked better charges. But my thing is, I don't think that they were able to probably pick and find some charges that would really, like, I guess, probably stick, because it may have been one or two. I don't know. This is just my assumption, because I don't know. I'm not no lawyer. I don't claim to be no lawyer. And I'm just giving it to you like just on the very like surface level. Because all this law stuff, I didn't even go and dig into like the RICO and all that. I don't care about what it entails, the subs and all in the weeds and stuff. No, I ain't got time to be digging all in the weeds about Diddy's case. I got better things to do. I'm just saying, how he is, what he's been doing the last 30 years, all the craziness, all the shenanigans, like all of this stuff. And then, like I said, this court case has turned, and it's been really crazy. But what I was gonna say earlier is one of the most I don't know, victims, or one of the ones that went on the stand, Mia, right? Y'all remember Mia? Mia was like, I guess, the assistant or whatever she was doing. She kind of really like, I ain't gonna say bother me. She really kind of had my mind boggled. Let me say that. Hey, Sarita, welcome. Sancho, welcome. Danielle, Ozzy, welcome. Ozzy, welcome. Mia, I was there in court when Mia was testifying, and her testifying and her holding her head down like this. They were asking her questions, and she was her forehead was testifying. I mean, she was like this. I don't know if she was like playing with her fingers, her hands, nervous or whatever. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Welcome. I don't know if she, hey, Vic, how are you? I don't know if she was, I'm sure she was probably nervous, right? But she was talking like this. But when she was saying certain things, like, I was like, these are like still like, it sounded like a Adria, it sounded like a Misha type of situation. And the reason why I say that, because there is no way somebody gets raped, right? There's no way somebody gets raped by their alleged manager, and then you're constantly calling him, you're constantly texting him, sending him text message after text messages, then making a birthday video saying that you miss him and all this other stuff. And I'm like, girl, was you sleeping with Diddy? Were you the side chick when Cassie was messing with Diddy, and you were Cassie's best friend allegedly, and you didn't want to let Cassie know that you was, getting your cheeks clapped by Diddy too? And then when it was convenient for you to throw in the grape card, oh, he graped me. Did you report that? Did you tell your mama, your daddy, your distant cousin? Did you tell anybody you met like in elementary school? Did you tell anybody that Diddy graped you? No, I didn't tell anybody. Oh, okay, but you making all these reports for Diddy. You're making this, you're making that, but you ain't never reported to nobody that Diddy raped you. It was just weird. I don't know. Drake Staz Mustache says, Auntie is just funny and crazy. I keep it real. Drake Staz Mustache been with me since day one. He's one of my day oneers. I keeps it real over here. Hey, Purple Flower. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Alfonso. I said this girl, she was a side chick. She was messing with Diddy undercover, because remember when Diddy got her phone? And he was like, I'm sending everything in your phone, or some certain things in your phone, I'm gonna send to my phone, and I'm gonna let Cassie know, or something like that. I was like, why would he say that? The only reason why you sending something to Cassie's phone that you don't want Cassie to know is something that you recorded, a freak off video that you and Diddy had, or some pictures you had, maybe kissing him, maybe doing something like sexual or something like that. Because why would you be like scared, or why would you kind of be hesitant? If so, I'd be like, send it. Matter of fact, let's tell her that you grate me. Let's tell her that you grate me. Yeah, let's tell her that, because it was like she was hesitant. So I was like, no, 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 the way she's moving. Y'all females in the building, y'all already know. When you have that type of female around your man, you know what type of females to bring around your man and what females you can't. That's like Juicy J. You can't take her around your man, because just like she did her friend, she was messing with her friend was messing with Diddy. Next thing you know, she's over there messing with Diddy, right? So for one moment, I find it really, really, really hard to believe that Mia was a victim. No, you was getting your cheeks clapped. You was the how can I say it? You was the ho 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 Merry Christmas on the side of Cassie, doing stuff, messing with Diddy, because there's no way that if somebody grapes you, somebody has, like, violated you, there's no way I'm gonna be texting. Oh, let me text him back. Oh, I miss you. Oh, I love you. Oh, let me make some videos. Hey, Diddy. Oh, yes. Happy birthday. I was like, this heifer right here is cuckoo crazy. There's no way that's like if somebody comes up and slaps you, like, I mean, like Will Smith. Y'all know how Will Smith slapped, what was his name, baby? Baby. He's over here laying down. You know when Will Smith slapped was it Chris Rock? There was Chris Rock. Remember when he slapped Chris Rock? Now you tell me if your supervisor slapped you like Chris Rock, you gonna be going back up there and say, "Oh, I miss you, I love you," and da. No, it doesn't make sense, right? Tammy says, and the thing is that Cassie would have been madder at her than Diddy. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Tammy. That's why I was like, when I seen her testify with my own two eyes in that courtroom when me and my baby went, I was like, this girl she is like, and then she wanted to testify under the name of Mia. And I'm like, why you want to testify under the name Mia? Why don't you testify with your name? Because you probably got some friends. They probably like, we is not keep Mia away from your man. Because Mia will smile in your face and sleep with your man behind your back, girl, and still be hanging out with you, going out to girls' days, girls' nights out, going to get your nails done together, going to break bread together, and knowing all the long that she is sleeping with your man. That's what Mia was giving me. I'm telling you, when I say that girl was weird, then all get out, I was like, this girl, something is not right. She knows she was up there on that stand, lying, pants on fire, and the truth was not in her. I was like, why is she, for one, trying to be like private about, giving her alias name Mia? Because people know. People probably know that she was, because I'm sure she has some friends. Yeah, I used to work for Diddy and da 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 da. And baby, when they were showing those pictures and calling her Mia, and then when they doxed her, they knew where she was from. They knew all kind of stuff about her, and that was just something to kind of like keep her away from the limelight, from back in her hometown or home, wherever she's from, so people won't be like, don't bring Mia around your man, because y'all, I'm telling you, she was smiling your face and be sleeping with your man all in the same realm. I'm telling you, this is how that Mia gave me. I'm just saying, this is what she gave me. Hey, Art of War, how are you? Milk said Mia is an assistant. Jane is a lover. Yeah, Mia was a lover too. Milk, when I went there to the courthouse, I was right there, boots on ground. When I tell you how she was talking, how she was acting, there is no way. Like I said, everybody is different when they report. But if you are sitting there saying, and I'm not claiming Stockholm syndrome for her, because they weren't supposed to be in a relationship, right? She was only the assistant. She was not supposed to be no lover. She wasn't supposed to be no booty call. She wasn't supposed to be no side chick. And she was all of that. I'm telling you, that's how I felt about her. I got a disgusting vibe from her. When I say a disgusting vibe, a sneaky person, the ones that was smiling in your face, like I said, and sleep with your man. She was acting like, oh, I mean, y'all should have seen the videos that they were showing. Y'all, all the text, it was so many text messages. I couldn't even keep up. She was writing so many texts. I miss you, Diddy. She had been gone from working for Diddy for like a few years, I think. She's sitting here writing texting Diddy, texting him, I miss you, I love you, right? I mean, making videos. Oh, happy birthday, putting her lipstick on and going like that. I'm like, this girl is, maybe she had some trauma. And I understand, because a lot of people have childhood trauma. They have trauma along the way. I'm not saying, and I'm not making fun of her, but she got some kind of problems. But it's more than Diddy problems, right? I believe it's more than Diddy problems. Tammy says Donald got bigger problems than Diddy, though. Yes. And y'all know, I found out, you guys, let me say this. I found out, you guys, hold on, let me get comfy. I found out, I didn't know this. I found out that Diddy's I think I said this yesterday. Diddy's ex bodyguard, they say that he was taking Diddy up there to hang and talk with Trump. Like the bodyguard would take him up there wherever wherever Trump was. I don't know, maybe at his house, wherever. But he used to go up there, drop Diddy off, and sit and wait while Trump and Diddy were having conversations. So yes, Trump and Diddy are more than friends, right? I mean, I don't know about, a man, bromance or a booty man's. I don't know, but I know that they say that the bodyguard, the short one, was taking Diddy up there to hang out with him. Maybe have some kind of, billionaire, trillionaire business talk or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they was, clapping cheeks behind closed doors. I don't know. But I don't know. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. But it was a time where they were cool. They were like, BFF. So that's why they are saying, Trump was saying, well, I'm going to look at the paperwork and see if I'm going to give him a pardon. But Diddy was talking about him like a dirty dog. But see, we don't know if that is like really true, if that's a front. Because let me say this. All of this stuff that we didn't seen that has came to, to the forefront, that came on Hollywood Boulevard, right in front of our eyes. Most of this stuff, we don't know what's true and what's fake. Like, do we know if their relationship was real, true, genuine, or was it just business? Or was it they were cool, but then they fell out? I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. Nancy says all the singers have pictures with him, with Trump. Yeah. Greg says Diddy is done. Bridget says I wouldn't be surprised. Corey says, what's so sad is that after Mr. Trump pardons Diddy, all the freak off tapes go back to Diddy. Y'all, because they are saying the Epstein list, y'all. Where's the Epstein? That's what I'm saying. So much stuff is going on, right? Tammy says I could see him getting them cheeks. Tabby, you is hilarious. Tabby says I can see him getting them cheeks clapped till they till that was beef red with his wig halfway off and oiled up though. Tabby, you was a mess. Look his toupee on his head like this. Look. He walk in. I'm sorry. Hold on. Just shut the door. Y'all, could y'all imagine? Y'all, oh my God. That would have been crazy, y'all. That would be crazy. Y'all, take the time to smash the like button. I'm telling you, I don't know what to think about all of this stuff because I'm telling you, it is so crazy. It is crazy. Craig Mississippi says, bye, Diddy. Lisa says, hey, Lisa. Marie, how are you? Milk Mommy says Trump holds grudges. He's not going to forgive Diddy for going. Yes, because remember, I just seen the video. I think it was like last week or something where Diddy was talking back. Diddy was talking about him like a dirty dog and paid some money allegedly. I think it was like $200,000 for a little campaign that like an anti-Trump campaign. But like I said, I don't know, is all this real? I can't say what's real and what's fake. You know what I'm saying? All this fakeness going on, I don't know. Daniela says has laughing emojis. Drake Stats Mustache says that's a nasty sight. I know, right? Could y'all? I don't even want to picture that with the toupee all over here. You walk in the door and he's like Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Tabby says Donald's a freak as well. Yeah. Didn't he have some charges too? Wasn't he feeling on your booty? Wasn't he feeling on that girl's booty or doing something with that girl? Whatever. He. They all into some craziness, right? They all into some sexual fantasy world. I don't know. I don't know. Purple Heart says what? Cray Mississippi says it's fake. No pardon. Probably so. Will I am Shakespeare says your smile is pretty. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what to think, y'all. Cause one time, I mean, even with this Diddy stuff, I'm like, Diddy going to jail. We know Diddy been doing all the most on the coast, right? He is doing in all the coasts. He's on the East Coast, he's on the West Coast, and he is down south. He is cutting up. He's been cutting up for a long time. So we've been like, man, where he going? Like even Freddie P was like, when is this Joker gonna get caught? Like, when is he going to get caught? When is the feds going to come? And they finally came. But he's been cutting up. My baby Jamil says, smash the like button, everybody in the building. Yes, smash the like button. Let's get the likes up, y'all. I don't know what to think. I don't know. But I do know with I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Tyler Perry's lawsuit too. I need to check that out. Let me see if I can find out what's going on with Tyler Perry. Cause y'all know Tyler Perry, I'm telling you, he want to look at something butt naked. I got a butt naked backyard. He could pay $100K to put some flowers in. If he want to look at something butt naked and give $100,000 to, I'm just saying, y'all. I am keeping it 100, right? You want to look at something butt naked. Look at my grass. It is bucket naked in the backyard with no flowers. And if you want to look at something butt naked and give a 100K to, I mean, that'd be some beautiful flowers back in the backyard. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. Let me see. Let's see what is going on. Let's see what's going on with Tyler Perry. Y'all know Oprah Winfrey. She had made a comment too. I think let me see. Tyler Perry. She made a comment too, but y'all know Oprah Winfrey, y'all. She's a piece of work in itself, right? She is a piece of work. Samantha says Tyler is innocent. Wanda says a higher power is all will deal with Diddy. It's not over according to the word of God. Okay, Wanda, we hear you, honey. Tammy says, thank you, Samantha. Welcome. Purple Flower says, have you read about Vanessa Bryant? Girl, this might be a juicy one. Oh no, Purple Flower, Vanessa. Wait, are you talking about Kobe Bryant's wife? Purple Flower? Huh. Samantha says homophobes hate Tyler. It's pure setup. Oh wow. Hey Theo Saka, how are you? Deborah says, are you not seeing a common theme among these industry moguls? Yeah, it is. It's getting crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Brooke says, why do people pray over predators? Crazy behavior. Purple Flower says, okay, I don't know much about I don't know much about Vanessa Bryant, right? Kobe Bryant's wife, that widow, wife. But I do know this. I know that they were like, I heard this like last year, I think. Something about she was suing somebody or something, but I didn't get the clear gist on that situation. But I'm gonna let me bookmark that. Vanessa, let me bookmark that so I can check that out. Vanessa Bryant, hold on. Vanessa Bryant. Hold on. Hold up, swole up. Hold up. Let me see. Oh my, hey, Tehran, how are you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they saying Vanessa Bryant, Kobe's wife's, is have pregnancy rumors? And she 43 years old. Y'all, I couldn't imagine me being 43 years old having no baby. Oh my God, I even forgot the baby in the car. I mean, forgot the baby in the house when I go to the store. 43 years old. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my goodness. 43 years old, and who she messing with? Oh my God. Tammy says, I'm tired of Oprah sitting there on Skep. Yes. Y'all know I can't stand Oprah either. Oprah Winfrey, y'all, we know that she's a whole demonic entity during survival, right? Because we know, well, let's go back to Oprah, because we know I did a video on her earlier last year. My video went viral. It's like one of my first videos that went viral. I got almost 600K views on it, you guys. Go check it out. Oprah Winfrey, you guys, if y'all don't know, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of tea on Oprah Winfrey. I'm sure y'all know all about her little demonic little secrets, right? She, from what I researched, what I gathered, allegedly, right? She had this school in Africa, right? And y'all know Africa has a lot of poor places, but they have some great wealthy places too. But people are always trying to make Africa look like it's just a poor place, like all over, right? Africa is very beautiful all over, right? They got the good places, they got the nice places, they got the poor places, they got everything just like the States, right? Well, anyway, she built this school, had these girls going to the school. Then next thing you know, some girls, from what I read and understood, some of the girls were getting raped, some girls coming up missing, all kind of issues, right? All kind of issues. Okay, Craig Mississippi says Bryant is not pregnant. Okay, I have to read into that. Samantha says it's Kobe's baby. I don't know. I have to read into that. But y'all, well, let's finish talking about Oprah. But anyway, so some of the kids were getting, like, some of the girls allegedly were getting raped. And then some of the kids, hey, Cuzzo, Tamika, how are you? Anyway, some of the girls were getting raped. Some of them were coming up missing. Like, all kind of stuff was coming, along with this school in Africa, Oprah school. And then next thing you know, they had brought charges on somebody. You okay, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought something was wrong.
Put me in your show.
I know.
I'm telling you, I'm doing bad right now.
Oh, what you added up?
Money. Money in my head. Got money on my mind.
You're a mess. But anyway, y'all, I'm telling you, so these girls were coming up great. They were coming up missing. And then they brought some charges on, yes, Miss Laura Lee, trafficking, yes. So they were saying that these girls were being trafficked. So that's why allegedly they opened the school. Do y'all notice one thing? With a lot of these famous people? They will go over there, and I'm not saying all of them have bad intentions, but you notice that a lot of them will go over there to Africa and them different countries and adopt these little kids. Like, it's like known that a lot of them do this, right? So she is doing all of this, right? But the cake taker to that situation, you know what the cake taker is? All of these pedophiles or alleged pedophiles, let me say that. What is that guy? He's overseas. He got busted for doing raping females over there in another country. I forget his name. She was standing by him, interviewing him, all this stuff. But if you were a victim, allegedly, that's why I said Oprah's a liar. I can't stand her. The truth ain't in her. She's a whole demonic entity too. She was hollering and screaming. She's been sexually assaulted. She's been raped. She's been this. She's been that. But you are all smiling and hugging up on, was it Weinstein? You was hugging up on this other guy that's overseas that got arrested for sexual assault. I think raping girls, females. I forget the name of this guy. And then she stands with all of these like pedophiles. So I'm like, if you were a victim of rape, if you're a victim of SA, if you're a victim of trafficking or anything, why are you hugged up on Weinstein? Why are you hugged up and talking and interviewing? Yes, John of God, Heather. Yes, John of God. John of God was a demonic entity. And I'm like, she's just sitting there talking on the sofa. Yeah, interviewing, talking. And I'm like, he is a pedophile. But you are sitting there interviewing him, a woman that is alleged to be a person who's been raped, a person who's been SADV or whatever, the lie story that she's telling everybody. You know she's a liar. And then she was talking about she was losing all this weight. Come to find out, she was taking the Ozempic. So I don't trust Oprah Winfrey, and the truth ain't in her. I don't like her at all because she acts like they like to do people dirty, and I just don't like her. She is a nasty entity. Her, Tyler Perry, all of them. I just don't care for none of them. I don't know them personally, but I'm just saying the way that, things that I've seen, things that I've read, it like disgusts me. It really, really disgusts me. And I was like, and then they were saying that Gail and Oprah, they go together, right? They go together. They like a couple. They undercover lovers. And I was like, oh, no wonder why you ain't got no children, Oprah. Wonder why you ain't got no children. Because you living that life. And I don't have nothing against, we love everybody here at the lounge. But what I'm saying is, it's funny how with her, it's like you are supposed to be, with what's his name? What's his name? What's her boyfriend's name? What's his name? I forget. What's his name, you guys? Gail King. Stedman. Thank you, Heather. Yeah, Stedman. She supposed to be with Stedman. But you really and truly, allegedly, from what I hear, you really with Gail. So I'm like, you got a thing like, thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Yes, Stedman. You have a thing with Tyler Perry. Y'all all got like, let me say this. It is okay. It's funny. Like Diddy's hiding his sexuality. Tyler Perry's hiding his sexuality. Oprah's hiding her sexuality. Like what in the world? Like I'm telling you, it's like like you can. I mean, it's like they're like one and the same, right? Tammy says, what the f is he? I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy. I'm like, Stedman, you was only put in place to be her acting allegedly man. You know that you, and who's to say what Stedman? Do Stedman got children? Does he have an ex-wife? Was he a plant? Is he putting in her life to be the play mate, for her? I don't know. But what I'm saying is they saying that Oprah's gay. Her and Gail allegedly, her and Gail are go together. Statman's been placed there. I guess he's maybe somebody, maybe he is, the plant that watches Gail and her. I'm just saying, it is crazy. I'm telling you, this Holly weird is like what I'm finding out. It's a lot of craziness going on. And I'm like, this is crazy. They didn't have me fooled. That's why I'm in bed. I'm sick and I need Jamil to make me a hot toddy because I am sick and tired of all of these lies. These people been lying to us for years, but now I'm glad I'm woke, right? I'm glad I'm woke and see a lot of what's going on. Heather says Stedman is supposed to be her husband. Yeah, he in the basement with a tennis ball in his mouth, like Jamil always says. Theo Soccer says Stedman Graham is chilling. He has been paid well to be Oprah's cover. Yeah, exactly. I'm not hating. I ain't mad at him, but we know the truth is about to set all of them free, right? Cash and Cash Out says a world full of freaks. Yes, all of them, right? Look, little did we know, right? But we found out. Tamika says, do y'all know Tyler Perry got a whole island? What? I need to look that up. This is crazy. I need to look that up. Is it a freak off dragons only island? I'm just saying. Epstein had an island, and y'all know they said Epstein Island was the shape of Nickelodeon. This why I say all these cartoons, like, a long time ago, they were saying like, cartoons and stuff, they have those subliminal messages. And it's like they put, like, whenever they would program, like whenever kids watch it, it's like they're watching stuff they don't really see, but it's like a subconscious thing to them. I was like, when you go back and listen to some of them cartoons, they say something and sometimes you don't understand it, and you go back and hear it and you're like, what in the world? I'm telling you, they slide stuff in I'm telling you, it's always a demonic situation in these cartoons for these kids. It's crazy. It is really crazy. When I heard about that years ago, I was like, these jokers is demonic. Tammy says all the undercover freaks seem to have a I know, right? They seem to have an island. I'm trying to find me an island. Do y'all have an island? I mean, we still trying to find the lounge island. We still trying to find the lounge neighborhood. We can take their money and we can show them how to really work it, because they don't know how to work it how we know how to work it. We will, all of us will have some brand new Timu outfits, right? The Timu wigs, the Timu nails, the flip flops. I mean, all the swimwear, all the, houseware, all the organizing stuff. Timu, I'm telling you, they would love us if we got that Tyler Perry money or that Oprah money. Oh, I'm telling you, we'd be on Spirit Airlines. We'd be flying all over the world. We'll tell them, hey, Spirit only goes in the States. Oh, no, we need Spirit to take us all the way to Thailand. We need Spirit to take us all the way to Dubai. We need Spirit to take us all the way to Italy, right? We need a long flight. I'm telling you, we will work that money, right? And we will we will have us a little lounge neighborhood, and we will say, no freaks allowed. No pedos allowed, right? No pedo freaks allowed past this point, right? We have a security guard and everything, right? And we will blast them. If they try to come around, oh, they will get blasted, right? They will be put on Front Street, and they would not ever be able to do anything else, right? We would keep our neighborhood protected. See, they don't know how to act with all this money. They be doing stupid stuff. Let me go open a school so I can traffic these girls. I mean, I'm like, these people are crazy. And then they act like ain't nothing. When they get caught, they get busted, they get brought to an open shame, and then everybody knows what they're doing. They be acting like they don't know what you're talking about. Remember, that's how Tyler Perry was acting. Tyler Perry and Oprah. When Monique was like, they want me to go over there and work for the FREE. How you gonna fix your mouth to ask me to work for free for you when you don't get out your bed and get up and go work for free? How you gonna ask me to get up and go work for free? You got the work, you got it twisted. You got Monique, I mean, he learned that day, right? He learned that day, and Monique said she's still waiting today. 6/25/2025, she is still waiting for an apology. Oprah and Tyler Perry have not apologized. So I know, I'm more than sure Monique and her daddy is over there eating popcorn and laughing. I'm telling you, they're probably on the floor rolling right now, like that little dirty bastard. I told y'all he a little dirty bastard. I'm telling you, because that's what I'd be like. Karma came to visit you, Tyler Perry. You on Front Street. You paying 100K, you can't even pay me 30K for this movie, but you want to get somebody, you want a man's, in the birthday suit, you want to pay them 100K, and you can't even pay me $40,000-$50,000 for this role over here. You got it twisted. Karma comes when you least expect it, right? Because they're saying his movie is like going really good in Hollywood. I can't, when my baby take me to the movies or when we try to watch a movie, I'll be night lights out in about 3 to 5 minutes, and watching the movie, I'll be knocked out. But they say that movie is allegedly good. I don't know. Has anybody seen Tyler Perry's new movie? I haven't seen it. Y'all, let's smash the like button. Get the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Bridget says, all I'm going to say is I really don't care about these celebrities, especially with this Trump sugar honey iced tea that's going on. I know, right? That's why I'm like, I don't know. I was scared, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I was scared when they first started, when Trump, sent those, he got with Netanyahu and they bombed Iran, and I was scared. I'm not going to lie. But then when I said, why should I be scared? Why should I be worried? Because they just going, I don't know. They going to do whatever they want to do, right? I can't be mad because I didn't vote. I don't even vote. I never voted before. So I can't be mad at myself because I didn't even vote. I didn't even put my vote in for nobody, right? Because nobody can lead me. When I find somebody that can lead me down the right path, that's a great person, then come holler at me. Then I will take the time out of my precious day, from maybe nice breakfast or something, and I would skip my nice breakfast because I love me some breakfast, y'all. I love breakfast and brunch. I would skip brunch or breakfast, and I would go stand in line for somebody who's worth my time. Cause none of them. I mean, I ain't seen nobody on the ballot that's worth my time. I'm just saying, like, I haven't, but I ain't vote, so I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. Ashton says, "Hey Ashton, how are you?" Ashton says, "Don't be scared. I ain't scared no more. Look, I'm not scared. I'm not worried about none of this crap because it's crazy. No matter where. Look, when 2025 has just been crazy. Period. Right?" Nathan said, "Let's go, mama." Hey, Nathan. Tamika says, the movie is very draining. Oh, Tamika seen it. Oh, that, yeah. See, I didn't. Like I said, I can't stay for 5 minutes watching a movie. I'll be night night lights out. You put a movie on right now, y'all might fall asleep on you for real. Theo Soccer says, I haven't seen Straw, but messed around and accidentally seen some YT short showing reactions to the ending, ruined it for me. Oh wow. Oh wow. Cray Mississippi says that would be Jesus, my friend. Nathan says, "Yes, I love breakfast and brunch." And you, I love breakfast and brunch. Yes, indeed. Ashton says same. Bridget says exactly. Yeah, so I don't know, y'all. There's too much going on, y'all. I'm telling you. I just wish I could just crawl on, like, crawl in the corner, just chill, like just hide, ordering groceries and ordering whatever I need, not going out the house for like the next 3 years, and then revisiting the whole situation. Hey, Sharice, how are you? Sharice says agree. Yes. Heather says pedals. Yes. Tammy says I only like Ruthless. Oh, okay. I see, y'all. Is that a movie, Tammy? I don't know. Purple Flower says Straw, you watch that? It's good. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't watch no movies because I'll be night night lights out because I stay busy. I'm always piddling or always doing something. But to sit down now, I'll do some documentaries or like docu series. Now I love them. I'll be up watching. I mean, eyes open, ears open. I'm telling you, I'm at attention, right? But when it comes to a movie, for some reason, I don't know. I just fall asleep, right? I just fall asleep for some reason. I don't know. It's like a baby bottle to a baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm watching this, like, oh yeah. I start getting warm. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be knocked out. Last time we went, me and Jamil, he took me out to the movies to see Final Destination. Well, at least he took me with him. He watched the movie. I watched up until they started flying off of that thing at the top, and then I was done. And then it was like, he's like, "Come on, babe, it's time to go." I'm like, "No, I just fell asleep." He's like, "Baby, that movie was long. You did not just fall asleep. You was knocked out." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." He was like, "I am too done with you." I was like, "I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I know we were supposed to go on our date night, but I fell asleep." I'm telling you, it was night night lights out for me. I'm telling you, it was crazy. Sean says, y'all be like, this is crazy, guys. Yes. Tabby says, night night, Purple Flower. Oh, Purple Flower, we'll see you. Night night. Have a good night. She chosen. She says you and Jamil compliment each other well. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's my baby. That is my baby. My baby. I love my baby. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Tamika says if y'all watch Straw, it's gonna have you mad and yelling at the TV screen. Oh wow. It's gonna have me looking, trying to open my eyes. Cause I be falling asleep. I be needing some toothpicks. I be trying. Like Jamil put on movies many millions of times, and I'm like this, and then next thing you know, I'm like falling asleep. So I can't even stay. Not even like 3 to 5 minutes, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a done deal. It's like just go ahead and tuck her in. Go ahead to just tuck me in and be done, right? Hey, Dr. Sharice, how are you? Aaron says you are a lovely lady. Thank you, Aaron. Aston says, you the type that fall asleep during the movie. Oh yeah. My hubby be putting on movies. He be putting on, but when he put on a documentary or docu series, oh, I'm up. I'm watching it. I'm like, oh my god, I love docu series, documentaries, and like real stuff. Cause we were just talking about that today. Look, let me. I'm showing my age, like showing my age, because we were talking about like TV, watching shows and stuff like that. and we were talking about TV shows, and I said, yeah, I used to love watching what's that show on MTV? Because I was like, we don't really watch no, like, I call it like ratchet TV. um Hold on real quick. I don't call it rat. Oh, let me see what this says. But anyway, I don't call it. I call it like ratchet TV. Like, I don't like Housewives of Atlanta and all that stuff. Like, I don't watch that. I rather research some Dr. Sebi's, like, organic herbs, or what I'm saying. I'm like, try to, go in my, I call it my laboratory, make some creams or something, some for my face, or something, for my daughter's skin, for her eczema or something. But anyway, I told you, Bill, we just was talking about this today. I was like, babe, you remember what's the name of that MTV what's the name of that MTV, let me see the name of, there's a MTV show that was, it was like a long time ago. And then I told him, I said, yeah, I missed watching that show. He said, oh my God. He was like, oh Lord, look, we old. I was like, oh my God. Okay, 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 okay. Hold on. I'm 21 and a wake up. Don't get it wrong now. I'm 21 and a wake up. At least that's what I'm claiming. My government name is like buried in the backyard, right? It's buried in the backyard with Janice's Timu wig that she had on when I seen her at the trial. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. As he said, of course, Cash In Cash Out says the movie Get Out is a real help. I tried to watch that a long time ago with my son, and oh my God, I was like, oh my God, this. Now I did stay up a little bit for that movie, but I was like, this is crazy. I think I fell asleep most of the part with that, but that was a crazy one. Theo Soccer says, at the lounge, I hope that you feel better. Oh, Theo Soccer, I'm not really sick. I'm just home chilling. I'm just in chill relaxation mode. I'm not sick. I'm sick of this Diddy stuff. That's what I'm sick of. But I'm not really sick. I'm just playing with you guys. I'm not sick. I'm just chilling. Look, just me chilling with my head scarf on and my robe. I am just relaxing, right? Um, Theo Soccer says, "What kind of show was it on? What's the name of that? Let me see. Hold on, real quick. It's one on, it's on MTV, and it's a long time ago. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. MTV TV shows. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Because when I was telling him about it, I was like, hold on, let me see. Don't laugh at me either, y'all, because I watched one, I watched, a few episodes. I wasn't even like on top of it, but do y'all remember the TV show MTV? Do y'all know the Real World? Did y'all ever watch the Real World? It was like during the 90s. Sharice is laughing. Dr. Sharice says, punk. No. Deborah says, your makeup looks beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Um, She's chosen said, same, sick of hearing about what everybody allowed with Diddy. Yeah, I'm tired of the Diddy stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, I was talking, we and Jamil were talking, and I was like, man, I was like, yeah, the Real World. Yeah, you remember that? We just started laughing. He was like, oh my God. Oh Lord. I was like, yeah, I know, right? I know. I was like, don't laugh. Because that's like probably the last, like, not, I want to say like that was really like ratchet. Because I watched one of the episodes with that guy. I forget his name, but he was like a gay guy. Pedro. Remember Pedro? He passed away. And I like Pedro. And I was feeling so sad when he passed away. That hurt my little feelings, y'all. That hurt my little feelings. But after that, I didn't watch no more of that. And I was like, oh, Pedro passed. I think his name was Pedro. Yeah. Okay. Samantha said Pedro. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Shree said, I like that show. Yes. Aaron says, do you remember? Yes. Pedro. That's what I was saying. I like Pedro. And it made me sad when he passed away. I mean, my feelings was hurt. I was, yeah, he had the package, Dr. Sharice. He had the package, and I felt so bad for him because I was like, oh man. Tammy says, Tammy Roman was on Real World. Oh, wait. Wait. Tammy, the one from Basketball Wives? Tammy? That Tammy? I didn't real. Let me see. I didn't real. Oh, Deborah said. I did not know. Hold on. See, this is like a rollback. Hold on, wait a minute. I did not know that cuz hold on. Hold on. Tammy, you told me something I did not even know. Hold on. Hold on. I see I don't even watch. I don't let me see. I did not know that she was on there. Now I did see her on the Basketball Wives, but I didn't watch it. I would just see I watched maybe one episode probably or just to see, but I remember seeing her on there. Um but like I said, I never watched it like that. Let me see. Let me see. Yes. Oh, I did. Tammy, thank you for the information because I did not know. I didn't know that. Think it was New York. Yeah, it says the real. Okay, the real world. Oh Lord, I'm telling my age, y'all. Oh my God, yo, I'm 21 in a wake up. Don't y'all tell nobody. I am 21 in a wake up. Oh my God. Yeah, Tammy said she was young. Yeah, because it says she was in the real world Los Angeles, y'all. Guess what year, y'all? Oh my God, y'all. I'm telling my age, y'all. Hold on. I don't know if I want to tell this year because I'm telling my age. 1993. Oh my goodness. In 1993. Oh my. Yes, I love me some. Yes, the real world. I love Pedro. So sad when he was gone, y'all. Deborah says she's laughing. Theo Soccer says, the real world, New York. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dr. Sharice. Dr. Sharice says you look good. Thank you, Dr. Sharice. Cray, Mississippi says, the show is, oh, it's still on? Let me see. Oh my goodness. But nothing is like the real world. Yes, that one. And yeah, no, I'm gonna have to see if I can find it on here on YouTube, y'all. Cause I wonder if they got the replays. Hold on, Real World 2025 or 2024. Let me see. 2025. Let's see. The real oh wait. The real world. Let me see. Is it on? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see if it's still on. Oh, they had one. Hold on. In 2021. Oh, 2024. Wow. They had one. I'm reading April 2024. They had one. So I'm gonna have to check because y'all, I love I know that's some my age, but I love that the real world. I'm gonna see if I can find some. Sheree says true fact. Let me. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, Deborah says, "Yep, that's my generation." Oh, yours too, Deborah. Okay, okay. We got some other 21-year-olds in the building. That's what I'm talking about, right? That's what I am talking about. Cray, Mississippi says it's still on 33 seasons. Wow. Okay, okay. Um, okay. Sharice says true facts. Deborah says it was on MTV. Oh, okay. Dr. Sharice says that's what reality TV. Yes, that's when the reality TV was good, right? That's when it was good. I mean, it was cool to come and just watch it and chill. It wasn't super crazy like it is. Like whenever I start seeing all the ratchet stuff, people in the look all up in each other's face and stuff, I'd be like, I got to turn this off. I don't do all that cussing, all that, not saying I'm a saint now. When this camera's off, you may hear a few, flying out my mouth, but not like that, every once in a while. But yeah, I didn't like that. All that pulling hair and dragging each other and fighting and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Like that will do it for me because I'm like, I'm just not into that, right? Tammy says, we're vintage. That's all. I know, Tabby. Yes, we gonna claim being vintage, right? We gonna claim being vintage. I like that one. I like that one. Roxy says, real world Seattle. I'm gonna have to do a rapper. We may have to do some real world the real world TV uh like revisits or whatever, some throwbacks, yeah, real world throwbacks, because I need to go back and watch Pedro, because y'all, I'm telling you, my heart was broken. I was so crushed when they were like, basically, we're sad to announce that Pedro passed away. I was like, no, not Pedro. No, not Pedro. Mm-mm. But I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go watch that series. I'm gonna probably start tonight and watch. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Let's see if we can find the Real World with Okay, that was Real World. Let me see. Real World California 1993 it said. Let me see. Let me see. Real World. Let me see. Real World Cali. Let me see. Cali. Let me see. Okay. California 1993 with Pedro and Tammy. And Tammy. I'm gonna put that on my history because I gotta watch it. Flavor of Love. I watched that for a little bit. Um, I watched that for like a really short time, Aston. But I don't know. I could take I could not take Flavor Flav, y'all. I'm just saying the way he looks, it was just kind of scary to me. He just, he just kind of like I don't know, y'all. I was like, I don't know if I can watch this one. But maybe I'm gonna go watch that one because New York. Yeah, New York was on there. Now New York, she was something else. She was a piece of work when I would see her. Cause I would like peep into trying to see, like, when you're trying to watch a show or trying to, like, back then I used to watch like here and there, but I be old school. What I used to love like 227. I used to like Amen. I'm telling you, Alf. Y'all remember Alf? I used to watch Alf. Tabby says Flavor Flav. Yeah, Flavor Flav. He was a piece of work. But I used to I used to love me. The Cosby Show. I'm telling you, like yeah, all those shows like that. That was like I used to love. I even used to love watching like the Brady Bunch. That was my show right there too. I used to watch it. I'm telling you, I got a lot of shows that I really really used to love, and I was like, man, all those were. But that back then, y'all, that's when stuff was like, I mean, life was good back then. Of course, we was like, young, but those were like the good shows. Like they had like really good shows. Gary says, I liked Amen. Yes, I love me some Amen, boy. And when I loved them, when the song, you remember when the shows used to come on back in the days, and then they had the music or whatever. Oh my God. I used to be, as soon as we hear the different songs, like the just different songs for different shows that would come on, I would just be like, love to sing it or like hum it. Like I love that. But oh, Different World. I love the Different World, the Cosby Show. Um Oh man, I used to love those shows. I'm trying to think, man. There were, because I had my little lineup, boy. Like certain days, like today's Monday. Okay, what's going on Monday? Okay, we got Tuesday. Okay, what shows coming on? I used to have me a whole lineup. But yes, I love me some Different World, Different Strokes too. Yes, yeah. What's the one that with all those girls too? The show with all those girls. They were in a house. I forget. Let me see. See, y'all having me looking. Y'all having me looking. Hold on. Let me bookmark this one right here real quick. Um, y'all had me. What's this show? What's the name of that show? It was with the girls. There was like back in the 80s, and it was like a group of girls. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna have to just look at some 80s shows real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, Facts of Life. Yeah, the Facts of Life. The Facts of Life. Na, 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 na. Y'all, I'm telling you, Living Single. That's my remember Living Single? And what's the
Living
show?
single.
Yes, I used to love Living Single.
I don't know about that.
Living Single.
Living single.
Yes, I
You're
love.
surviving living single. What
Yes,
the huh?
Golden Girls. Oh, Golden Girls is my
Sorry,
thing right there. Aston, I love me some Golden Girls. OMG. When I say the Golden Girls, Facts of Life, because yes, Dr. Shree says Kim Fields was in it. Yes. Tamika says, oh, I don't know that many because I'm a 80s baby. It's all right, Tamika. We will get you spun up, baby. We'll get you spun up. And then what's the one with Monique? What was the one with Monique? The show with Monique and that girl.
What girl?
Remember Monique had a show, she was a mom? What was that show, y'all? Girlfriends. Oh yeah, I love me some Girlfriends. Okay, Theo Soccer says New York Undercover. I never watched New York Undercover. But you know what I did like, y'all? Oh my God. Saturday night will come. Y'all already know Saturday night at 8 o'clock. But look, oh yeah, the Parkers. Intelligent One. Yes, the Parkers. I love the Parkers. I loved America's Most Wanted. First, it was Cops Come On at 8 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, it was America's Most Wanted. And y'all, America's Most Wanted came back out. Did y'all know that? America's Most Wanted in 2025. It's been going on. I didn't know until just recently. I was like, oh, my show is back. I love America's Most Wanted and Cops and Court TV. Because when my mama used to watch that O.J. Simpson trial, you thought that my mama was married to O.J. Simpson. That's why I love court cases. Because my mom, I mean, she was watching O.J. Simpson like it was her husband on trial. I was like, does dad know you watching this like that? Let me go tell dad. Maybe dad don't know. Let me see. Because she be watching that and we come in from school. When we come in the house, she be like, don't you say a word. Be quiet. Get in there, do your homework. We had to be quiet when we came in that house. It was crazy. I was like, oh my, that's why I love court stuff, because she loved court TV. Gary says the Jeffersons. Yes. Yeah. Dr. Sheree says Johnny Cochran. Yes. I was sad when he passed away. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh no. Gary says, remember the show Alice? I don't remember that. I don't remember that show. Tamika says, good times. Yes, I love me some good times. Yes, Sherry says, what about Different World? Yes. Danielle said, Perry Mason. My mom and dad used to watch that all the time. Gary says, Different Strokes. Yep, I love Different Strokes. Dr. Sharice says, I love this walk down memory lane. Me too, Dr. Sharice. Those were the good days, though, right? Those were the good days. Like, I mean, life was good, right? We was like, I mean, life was good. We come home, go to school, go to work, whatever, come home, watch a good TV show. And it was just, it was good. But now it's like, you got to see these folks fighting. They go out to eat and start fighting. They pulling hair. I mean, throwing, blows at each other, throwing drinks at each other, throwing glasses at each other, pulling each other's weave out. I'm like, oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, absolutely not. Pamela says Matlock. My mama used to watch, my mom and dad used to watch Matlock too. Tamika says, yes, the good old days, y'all. Yes, I'm telling you, the good old days. Danielle says, Creature features on Saturday Night Live. I never used to watch that. But you know what I used to watch? And my dad was like, oh, y'all not watching that. Y'all remember Beavis and Butthead? Oh my God. We used to have to sneak and watch Beavis and Butthead. My dad was like, y'all, Beavis and Butthead is bad. Don't y'all catch me. Look, don't let me catch y'all watching Beavis and Butthead. I used to love watching Beavis and Butthead. They doing that weird dance. My dad was like, y'all watch Beavis and Butthead and it's gonna be y'all's butts. And it was so funny because we would be scared, like, hurry up, turn the channel. Don't let dad catch you. Don't let dad catch you. Don't let mama catch you. Don't let mama catch you watching that. Because they did not like that at all. And then another one was what's the cartoon, the PJs, with who was that, the cartoon, the PJs? Y'all remember that? The PJs, the projects. Y'all remember that? I used to like that too. But yes, Beavis and Butthead. And then there was another one too that my dad was like, y'all better not watch that. But I used to love it. Every once in a while when we could sneak and watch it, we love to sneak and watch that one. Gary says Benny Hill was hilarious. I never watched the Benny Hill. Pamela says one is one in six and wait, hold on. One in six in Park. Yes. I didn't even know that. What was her name, babe? See, y'all making me think about. Look, I didn't like have memory lapse. Sometimes I'm like,
Roxy.
yeah, remember Roxy? She came out not too long ago. She had a situation with Hollywood too, y'all.
Terrence and Roxy.
Terrence and Roxy. She had a situation and something with Hollywood too, and I think it like kind of took her down or something. I have to research that,
Some
but
freaky stuff she was into.
yeah, it was something crazy. I was like, she was like down and out about it. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh yeah, Dr. Street's Bebe kids. That's what I was saying. Yeah, the Bebe's kids. Yes, the Bebe's kids. Gary says, I love Beavis and but yeah, don't let that come and catch you watching Beavis and Butthead. Cause y'all know we had the channels, the one where we had, the floor models, the floor model TVs, and then we had upgraded from the knob, and then we upgraded to one where you could like press the button, that you just press the up button, the up channel up, and then the channel down. Y'all remember them channels? If y'all them type of TVs, the floor model TVs, and then they had the knobs, and then they upgraded to the buttons where you turn the volume up to turn the volume down. Oh yeah, we will. I'm telling you, we would sit in front of the TV, sit on the floor. Like, that's why I like sitting on the floor. Because we had the floor model TV. And when I was growing up, we would sit around the TV on the floor. So that's why I love to sit on the floor sometimes. I just love to I love to sit on the floor sometimes. We had the floor model TV and we was around the TV like little Indians, sitting Indian style, watching cartoons, watching TV shows, court TV. Those were the good old days, y'all. Now they got these flat screens. The TVs they want to break down on you. Can't even get a couple of years out of them. I'm telling you, those days were the bomb.com, right? Tammy says, yeah, free gotta have some story. Yes. She went through some stuff. I'm telling you. Dr. Cherie says floor models TVs. Yes. If I can find me a floor model TV and restore that bad boy, I'm telling you, I'll be back on the floor. We love sitting on the floor, I'm telling you, in front of the TV, chilling in Indian style, and we would just be sitting there just watching TV like little pilgrims. Like it was, I have a big family. So we was sitting around the TV, it was all of us, like, one right here. We would just be sitting sitting in front of the TV. I mean, and we love sitting on the floor. That's why I love still to this day. I like to sit on the floor. Like, I love to sit on the floor. But Pamela says, did you I never watched Star Trek. I never did watch Star Trek. Um I never Soul Train. Yes, I love Soul Train. I love Soul Train. I love Soul Train. I'm telling you, that was Saturday morning. Soul Train would come on and you be dancing. They be having a party. You be dancing. I'm telling you, that is when life was good. I'm telling you, Jean says yes. That's when life was good. Gary says back in the day, us kids, was it yes. Did y'all mom? Let me ask y'all something. See, y'all taking me. We're going back down memory lane. My mom. I have a lot of brothers and sisters, right? And my mama, she would be all the way in the back of her room, right in the back of the house. She would be calling us, and she had a lot of sisters and brothers, right? So she be calling us, hey, so and so, so and so, so and so, and then she'd be like, hey, I need come here real quick. So you get back there, and then she's like, can you turn the TV? I'm like. And when you're little, you may be in there playing with your Barbies, or I was playing with my Barbies, trying to make a braid and stuff. I was really into the braid, and then here she go, Mama, can you come here? Come here for a minute. Come here for a minute. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Turn to CNN. Turn to CNN for me, Mama. Are you serious? Turn to CNN for me. Oh Lord. And then sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes you had to wait because if you was not, we didn't, have the remotes back then. It was, the up and down or, the channel. So then you had to turn the channel and then you had to wait because if there was a commercial or she wouldn't, didn't want to watch that. Yeah, you had to be the channel changer. You had to turn it, a couple of knobs. You got to turn to the right, turn to the left, and sometimes you got to click, click, click. You have to turn, or you have to wait and press the button. Okay, you're like, okay. You gotta wait for a few minutes because you don't know if it's a commercial on or if the show is back on, and you have to sit there and wait because she don't know what she want to watch, right? I'll tell you that's how it used to be, right? That's how it used to be. And it was just hilarious because you could be doing whatever it was, doing anything around the house, and she gonna call you all the way in the back room and act like it's a 911 emergency. You'd be like, That's all. That's you. I wish they would make some remotes. Did they? When were they gonna invent some remotes? And then eventually they did, right? Later on, right? It was like way too late for me. I was like, man, I wish they wished it. I wish they would have invented this like when I was a child. Like, why didn't they? Why couldn't they invent this when I was a child? You know, channel change and everything. But she wouldn't have to bother us at all, right? Mama would never have to bother us to come and change the channel, right? But it was so funny when she used to do it though, because she used to even sometimes laugh. Yes, ma'am. Hey, you know, and we all had. Did you guys have nicknames growing up? I need to know how many of y'all had nicknames, because all of my mom's children had nicknames. All of us had nicknames. All my cousins, everybody had a nickname. They be like, do you know, do you know, Marquise, Wilson? We don't know no Marquise Wilson. Is that Boo Boo? You mean Boo Boo? Everybody had a nickname. My mom had, I mean, everybody had a nickname. It's like you didn't even know. Like sometimes I have to think of my cousins. I'm for real. I would have to think of my cousins' real names. They be like, "Do you know such and such? Who you talk about? You you talk about Pookie? What, y'all, hold on. Let me phone a cousin. Hold on. Do you know Pookie's real name? Cause I'm telling you, we grew up calling each other, all of us calling each other nicknames. Like all my even my kids got nicknames, right? Even my kids got nicknames that we. It's crazy, but that is like our family tradition. That's just how we were raised, right? That's how we were raised. And it'd be crazy names too. It'd be like my mama. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, mama. Did really? I mean, my mama would come up with the craziest nicknames. Did your mom used to do that? Or your aunt? Or anybody y'all know? Your grandma? I'm like, hold on just a second. I'm like, Ma, where you get this name from? I mean, everybody had name. Everybody had a nickname. Hold on. Everybody had a nickname. Oh, thank you. LOL says my sister and I wanted multiple so bad, but no cable. So we watched that half scrambled jukebox network that we could barely. I know, right? Remember when you had to turn the channel LOL, and then the channel is like fuzzy, and you're like, golly, and then you're moving the antenna around. You're like, let me try to see if I can get a little reception, right? Let me see if I can get a little reception. Then you got to go turn the TV, and then remember it would like the knob, it would click, and then you had like a little extra like click where you could click it and click it back and see, okay, hold on, click it to the right and then click it one left to the back, and then you see if it will clear up, and then you're like, darn, it's still like the little fuzzy. Then hold on, let me go. You have to. I mean, it was some work, right? But it was, if you think about it, it was. I mean, it was funny now that I think about it, because you know it would be like really getting on your nerves, because like you have to, you know, turn it to the left and to the right 2 times and click it back once, and then you like, golly, then you had to play with it just to watch a station. It was I'm telling you, those back in the day, it was nothing compared to what it is now. I'm telling you. John says, nah, at 67 my nickname is bust your imagination, Lord. Theo Soccer says we didn't have a microwave either. Only only really rich people had microwaves back in the 70s. Oh, look, we did have a microwave. I did grow up with a microwave. I'm not gonna lie, we had a microwave. But let me tell you this: we may have the microwave, we had the washer and dryer, but my mama had a lot of children. So guess what? When we run out of, we run out of, like, washing powder or dishwashing liquid, it was like, y'all got some shampoo? Okay, we need some shampoo to wash these dishes. I'm telling you, I was raised, my mama had a lot of kids, so we had to make it do what it do, right? If you didn't have no more washing powder, all right, we need the laundry, we need the dishwashing liquid. We got a load of clothes we need to wash. You had to do what you had to do, right? You ain't got no more soap. Oh, snap, you gotta wash up with the Dawn dishwashing liquid. I'm telling you, we had to make it happen the way we did, right? We had to make it pop in the way that we could, right? My mom had a lot of kids. It was a
Tomorrow
lot
is
of us, right?
tomorrow is deliberations.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom, we had a full house, but we didn't, and my mom was like, make sure y'all look. This was my mom, right? She would be like, y'all make sure it's y'all time to take a bath, right? So you take a bath, and then next thing you know, my mom, she get the Crisco, the Crisco from the kitchen, and she would use the Crisco, the lard, and she would put it on her feet and stuff. My mom had a thing about having her feet greased up all the time. Her feet had to be on point, like, right? She would go in there using the Crisco. If it's not the Crisco, it's lard, whatever, she would use like the Vaseline. Like her hands always had to be like, I was like, woman, if you don't stop. And then I had, I have like, y'all see my curls, right? So then she would put the carefree curl. We want the Jerry curl. Me and my sisters, we were like, we gonna get us a Jerry curl. So we went to the shop and then we got a Jerry curl. No, we didn't even need all those chemicals, right? We got the Jerry curls, and next thing you know, our hair done fell out. Did y'all hair fall out? Cause we already have good graded hair, but my mom was like, y'all don't need no Jerry curl. We like, mama, you got one. You go to the shop and you get them rollers and rods, and they put the chemicals in. And me and my sister, we were like, we want us a Jerry curl too. Go get us a Jerry curl, hair falling out. We're like, oh Lord Jesus. So now we gotta work with what we have to work with. So then when the Jerry curl fell out, right? My mom just got the carefree, and she would just put the carefree Jerry curl juice in wet our hair and just make our hair naturally curl up. Oh, we thought you couldn't tell us nothing, honey. Oh, you couldn't tell us nothing, baby. Our Jerry curls were on fleek. Y'all remember the Jerry curls? The Jerry curls was Jerry curling. I tell you, I'm like, oh my goodness. See, that's why the good old days. It's like all this Diddy stuff. It's like, man, we need to roll back and what I'm saying? Just think about all the good times when you wasn't thinking about all this crazy nonsense, right? I'm telling you, Dr. Cherie says juicy curls, laughing out loud. Yes, we had and don't wear nothing dressy going to church or nothing, because you better don't put too much. Look, don't put too much Jerry curl juice, because you get it all on. Look, remember, all on your the collar around here, and don't be in the car going to church on Sunday, because you lean back too far. The Jerry curl juice gonna be all on the seat. I'd say those were the days, y'all. I'll tell you, those were the days, baby. Man, we used to have fun. I mean, with our cousins, having a good time. Remember family reunions? I mean, people have family reunions, but it's like people don't do family reunions. We used to have family reunions, family gatherings. We used to have family nights like on Friday nights. And you know what I'm saying? We'd be playing games. We'd be cooking. I'm telling you, we'd be having a great time. Hey, Gary, how are you? Welcome. Gary, we is just, we're having a throwback Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, throwback Wednesday. We just talking about old times. Look, the old times sake, old TV shows, the Jerry curls, the Jerry curl juice that we used to have, the Jerry curl, when the Jerry curl was flowing, when mama wanted to put the Vaseline and the Wesson. Remember the Wesson, the big thing of Wesson? You would get the Wesson and grease you up, because mama didn't want you to be looking ashy, baby. She did not want you to be looking ashy. She would make sure them elbows, legs, your face was shining. When you go to church, don't put too much Jerry curl juice, because you don't want it to be dripping everywhere, all on your, Easter outfit. I'm telling you, those were the good old days. And look, and every Saturday, I don't know if y'all had to do this, but I'm telling you, this is why I be OCD, because my dad, nobody sleeping in on Saturday, baby. Ain't nobody sleeping in on Saturday. Everybody is getting up out of their bed, making up their bed 7 o'clock on the dot. And we got bathrooms to clean. We got hallways to vacuum. And then when mama, she had her living room. Oh, she had the white furniture too. That's where I get my whites. My mama had the white furniture with them flowers on there. And she had her little knickknacks, on the table. She had the curio cabinet with her knickknacks in there. And don't you dare go in that living room and sit down. You gonna take yourself in the den, right? Because we had a den and we had a living room. And don't go in the living room because that's where the company, business and all that takes place. Don't be going in the living room, jumping on the couch and acting like you ain't got no sense. Because I'm telling you, Dad will come out with the switch. And he will with the belt too, because my dad, he'll whip out a belt in a minute, right? He will whip a belt out in a minute and tear up that tail, right? But the grandkids, they get away with bloody murder. Like the grandchildren now, you'll be like, oh, this grandson, this nephew, or my son, they just let them be children. What? If it was us back in the day, we'd be getting the boot thrown at us, the switch, the extension cord, whatever mama or dad had in the hand. I'm telling you, those were the good old days, though. I'm telling you, those were the good old days. I'm telling you. Theo Saka says, we could not sit in the white furniture. I know, right? We could not. My mom be like, you go in there and clean up, but don't you come in here. No, oh, absolutely not. But that better be dusted. It better be vacuumed. I'm telling you, that living room stayed clean. It was cleaner than the Board of Health. It was clean, right? But Saturday morning, mama and dad wake up. It is time to clean up. I'm telling and I thank God for my parents, because when I say they did not like discriminate, oh no, I was out there cutting grass. I was out there cutting trees. I was out there, doing all yard work. That's why now I'll cut the grass. I would go out there, dig up weeds. I'll plant some flowers. Like, I love that type of stuff because that's how we were raised. My dad and mom did not discriminate. Look, you taking out trash. I don't care if you're a woman or everybody taking out the trash, right? Everybody has a dish day. And don't fall asleep. Look, don't fall asleep and you ain't washed them dishes on your dish day. We had dish days. On Mondays, your dish day. Tuesday, your dish day. Thursday, your dish. And guess what? If we fall asleep and them dishes ain't done, oh, my dad, he was like, oh, yes, okay, dishes ain't, because he do an inspection. He would do an inspection. He said, oh, them dishes ain't clean, okay. My dad would wait till 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. He would get up. And guess what he would do? My dad would get up and he would play Mortal Kombat. That was his game. My dad loved Mortal Kombat. He would be in there playing Mortal Kombat while you in there washing them dishes and cleaning them dishes as you should have before you took your tail to bed. He'd be in there with Raiden. I remember the even code, back, forth. And then it would get him. And it would go zzz. But my dad loved Mortal Kombat. So look, when you was washing them dishes while you halfway asleep, washing dishes, he in there getting the Mortal Kombat. It was the living room and the kitchen right next to each other. So he had the bar with the hole in it so he could see. He playing his Mortal Kombat. Maybe one of my brothers or sisters probably was playing with him too some days, whatever, but he would be in there playing that Mortal Kombat. But if it's your dish day, baby, you gonna be in there at 2-3 in the morning, whatever, whenever he decides to wake you up to get them dishes done. That's why I said my parents, they did not discriminate. You're cutting grass, you're cutting down trees, you're taking out the garbage can, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing laundry, you're doing it all. Not because you're female, oh, you only do laundry, you only dust or something. No, everybody doing everything. Ain't no discrimination. Ain't nobody just selective to a certain job. Everybody is doing everything up in here, right? Austin says, whoop you awake. Yeah, he sure would, and play with him if you want to, right? He be coming in the room calling us. Hey, my dad has like a deep voice. Hey, is it your this is what he would do, y'all. Hey, isn't your dish night tonight? He'd be like, huh, Dad, huh? Ain't it your dish night tonight? I don't know, Dad. I don't know. Yeah, it's your dish night tonight. Oh, okay, Dad. And don't get up. Yes, he coming with the belt. My dad was a whooper. Let me tell you, he'll get that belt out in a hot New York minute, boy. And if you don't do, I'm telling you, that belt be slinging. And all my sisters and brothers, let me tell you, they will tell you when they say when they say, "Oh, she's scared of the belt, baby," let me tell you, I will fall. They will always joe me. They will always joe me because they know I did not like the belt. When I say I was scared of the belt, because when we get in trouble, we all get in trouble. We had to stand up. We had to all stand up. We had to all stand up in line, and everybody was in trouble. My mom be like, "Who touched who?" Because my mom loved fruit, right? Who ate the last piece of? Who ate the watermelon? Or bacon. She loved bacon. Who ate my bacon? I didn't eat it. Everybody's getting a whooping, right? Everybody. That is whooping. And then when it come time to me getting a whooping, guess what I would do? I would fall out on the floor before. Look, when my dad was like two or three sisters and brothers like down, I was already falling out on the floor because I knew that belt was gonna be hurting on them badonkadonks, right? I would be falling out before the belt. Two brothers, sisters up for me before they even got my dad even got to them. I was already falling out on the floor. I was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, but I didn't eat the bacon. I didn't eat the watermelon." I'm telling you, it was hilarious. Growing up, those were the times. Let me tell you, those were the times. Everything. Everything from the like Thanksgivings, the Christmas, and all that. I'm telling you, those were the times. I'm telling you, those were the times, right? Those were the best times of at least my life was growing up and having, what I'm saying, just everything you have learned, they taught you, all the TV shows, just everything you done. Like even your friends hanging out. Like we used to go to my friend's house across the street, and then we used to like play and stuff, and her mom, it was really her grandmother, and they were from Italy, so she had grapes that grew like her grandma. She turned her back porch into like a grapevine, so you go back there, it's grapes hanging all over. We used to be eating them grapes used to be good. But then we used to also go, and when her parents were home, we used to go and jump on, climb up and get on the roof, and then we used to jump down. Now those are the times I used to love jumping, climb up and then jump off the roof, and then we play hide go seek. It used to have fun. We used to have fun. See, this is the stuff that you take away, take your mind away from all this Diddy crap. Just all these great memories and having a good time and not no foolishness. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't fighting and acting a fool back then, but now everybody want to fight. Everybody want to grab hair. Flick the nails off and do all kind of crazy stuff. But y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. But this just, those were back in the day, were the days we had a great time, right? I had a great time. I'm telling you, we could sit here and we could talk. I could talk for hours. I could talk for hours on exactly how much fun I had growing up. Gary says, Diddy won't last long outside of jail. Oh, he probably won't. He probably won't, because, people are probably going to be upset that if he gets out. People are probably, because they got the free Diddy supporters, then they got the people who want him to go to jail. So it's crazy. That's why I was like, I don't know if it's safe, baby. Go back to that courthouse, because they already crashing out. People are out there cutting up, and it's sad because there's so many people, like, a bunch of TikTokers, YouTubers and stuff, and some of them just be, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of that, right? Gary says, too many enemies. I know, it's crazy. It is crazy. Saved by Grace says, what about the missiles? I don't know. Laura Lee says, Vaseline on your face. Oh yeah, Mama used to look. We used to be lubed all the way up. She used to love the Vaseline. She used to look like the Wesson oils and stuff. Like, and you know what? And it's crazy because guess what? Like, she would use some of that stuff, but now it's like I didn't know like the castor oil and all that stuff that she was like using. I'd be like, why are you using all that grease? Like you just want us to be looking like shined up, like we just oiled up all the way. But she liked to use that type of stuff, and now I see why. A lot of that stuff is good for your skin, like the castor oil, the black seed oil, all that stuff is good for your skin. So that stuff is really good. A lot of people don't even know, like herbs like cayenne pepper, like the what's it called, the like the curry, all that stuff is good. Like curry is good for inflammation. They even sell like curry, like the turmeric and all that, like capsules and stuff. All of that stuff is good for us, and we thinking it's only good for like seasoning food, but it's really like good for your body for different things. But I didn't really know it. I didn't really realize that until I got like older, started researching, finding all kind of stuff. But my mom used to love using like that type of stuff. But she would take that Vaseline and rub it, rub it all on your face, rub it all on your elbows, because she did not like to be ashy, baby. She did not like to be ashy. Gary says, Cheyenne, cayenne is awesome. Yes, cayenne is good for you. It is really, really good. It is really, really good. For your for your insides. And like I know curry. Is it curry? I think it's curry or turmeric is like good for like inflammation. So it's a lot of stuff. Drake's dad's mustache says, my grandma has literally said, stop rubbing in and out. Y'all will have my light. Oh yeah, yeah, yes, Drake's dad mustache. Yes. Didn't you have those, like when we grew up, we had like the front door, and every time, like summertime, the doors going open and closed. Stop going in and out, y'all. If y'all can't stay in the house, y'all keep on going in and out. You're gonna stay in, because remember, flies will come in. The summertime, you got the door opening back and forth, and we could not stand flies. Like we could not. My dad, of course, mom and dad, they could not stand having flies in the house. So they come in. Y'all not going out no more. Y'all is not going out no more. Y'all know y'all is bringing these flies in the house, right? Yes. So that was one thing too, right? We could not. And then whenever it got dark, oh, you better be home. You best to be home. If you ain't spending the night over there, like I would spend the night a lot over my best friend house. So my parents knew their parents. So they if I wasn't over there at her house, spend the night with them, then I best to be in the house when the sun goes down, right? Don't come over there, because I'm telling you, come in after you're supposed to, and it's going down, right? It ain't no furniture moving. It's gonna be a belt moving, right? Drake's dad's mustache says, letting all my cool air out. Yeah, that too. Shut the door. Didn't I tell you to shut the door? Y'all kids getting on my nerves. Look, y'all kids getting on my nerves. I'm telling you, those were the days. I'm telling you, those were the days. Theo Soccer says oil of oregano is good antiseptic and antioxidant as well. You have to mix it in a carrier oil like olive oil, almond oil, before you put it on your skin, or it will burn your skin. It's very powerful. Yes, all of Theo Soccer. Yes, all of those. If you go in your kitchen and you look in your cabinet, whatever you're using to season your food with, like natural, like you have parsley, oregano, turmeric, like you said, like the Osaka said, like the oregano and all that. If you do, yes, if you mix that with natural, like with carrier oils, I like to use like almond oil, avocado oil, and uh almond oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil. So I like to use those as my carrier oils when I'm mixing stuff down, because y'all know I got the laboratory, on fleek. I love making like stuff for my nieces and nephews. I make a lot of stuff for like the eczema, for my daughter and for my nieces and nephews for their skin, and it like clears them up in like 2 days. I mix the coconut oil, almond oil, avocado oil, mix it down with some essential oils, and I'm telling you, like lemongrass is good for inflammation too. So if you have lemongrass, you could just use one little drop of lemongrass to like so much like a carrier oil, and use that to like for eczema and different things. Like if you have like some kind of breakout, like from like maybe touching like in the summertime, like summertime now, hitting like people are allergic to grass, they break out or certain things. When you mix that and put it on, I'm telling you, it Matter of fact, when I went to go visit my dad, was it like last year, year before last, my niece, she had some kind of breakout. I don't know what happened. She's like, auntie, I don't know what happened. And I'm like the auntie that you come to me. I got the remedies, I'm mixing stuff. So I was like, okay. And I carry it with me. Sometimes I carry some of my essential oils on me. And I had my lemongrass, so I was like, okay, let me make you some make you like a little cream with some, some I don't know if we had, I think my dad had like some Vaseline, and we mixed it and then put it all over her, and then all of it went down like in a matter of hours. Like all of her little bumps, yeah, it was crazy. It was all on her back, all on her legs. I was like, girl, what you didn't touch? Did you hit one of them well, I forget one of them plants, not, I forget what them plants where you hit one of them plants and then it starts breaking you out. But I thought it was like that. I was like, girl, what is that? It look like you got something. I don't know what you got. But anyway, I mixed that with lemongrass, and yes, it went down like within hours. Gary says, Wiley says lemongrass. Yeah, lemongrass. Gary says, laughing out loud. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. Drake says, Gary, they hate that. You better not open the fridge. And oh yeah, that too. And then my dad and my mom used to be like, this cereal? This cereal is only for breakfast, cause y'all know, like as a grown person, I have to eat cereal for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, right? My dad used to be, and my mom used to be like, "Look, y'all see this cereal? Look, the cereal in the bag, right? You see this cereal? This cereal is only for breakfast. If I catch y'all eating it for lunch or for dinner, I'm telling you, I'm gonna whoop y'all butts. I'm not playing with y'all, right? We used to be so scared. I'd be like, oh, I'm not eating no cereal. You'd be like, make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We'd be like, yes, sir, Dad. Yes, sir. I'll tell you, my dad did not play, right? My dad did not play. My dad and my mama, they did not play. They was on us like white on rice when it came to certain things, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy. Gary says, laughing out loud. That's right. Theo Soccer says, yeah, poison ivy. Yes. Hey, celebrity scandalous. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Tiger says, show your hair. Oh, there's nothing wrong with my hair. I got braids in my hair. See, got my braids in my hair. I got braids in my hair. I just got my headscarf up because I'm chillaxing. We taking it back. Look, we taking it back. But yeah, hey celebrity. Yeah, we just talking about back in the day, honey. We talking about the good old shows, how mom and them used to do. Oh, you know what my grandma used to have us doing too, y'all? Y'all know what grandma would we call her granny. Cause granny was something else. Granny used to have us celebrity says cute. I like the bonnet. Too cute. Thank you, celebrity. Thank you. Look, Granny, she used to love going fishing in the Mississippi River, right? My mom and them, they country. She used to love going fishing in the Mississippi River and get them fish. I don't even remember what kind of fish it was because I was so young, but it was good every time they cook it, right? But when they go shopping, hey, T2 Cups. T2 Cups says, remember the variety cereal pack? Yes. Y'all remember, hold on real quick before I tell my little story about what my grandma and them used to have us doing. Remember the we used to get cereals and used to have like the prize in the prize that they used to put in the cereal, and then we used to fight over because it was like 50, 11 of us. So we'd be like, no, who's getting the prize this time? Who's getting the cereal? I'm getting, it's my turn. No, it's my turn. No, it's my turn. Because sometimes it would be every once in a while when you get the good cereal, it would be not the Cheerios with within the bag, but you get a box of cereal. You might get a box of cereal maybe every 3 or 4 months, or maybe once a year, and then it has the prize in it, and it's all of us fighting over. No, it's not fair. No, and you used to be mad. It's my turn. It's my turn to get the prize. You be mad. You be hard in fish grease fighting over that toy. I'm telling you, those were the good old days. I'm telling you, celebrity says, yep. Gary says, yes, sir. T2 Cups, hey. Drake Mustache says it was probably blue gill bass or buffalo, one of those. But yes, let me go back to grandma, because I'm granny. We call my grandma granny. She would go fishing. They would go fishing. My uncle, mom, and them, they would go fishing in the Mississippi River, right? they will go fishing, and then they would be bringing us the fish back, and all of us kids, guess what we had to do? We had to descale the fish. And little kids, I was like, oh, this fish stink. Oh, this stink. Granny's like, you better get out there and descale that thing. Granny, I don't know how to descale it. Granny was like, let me show you. Took a little knife. We had to get the little knife, like a butter knife, because she didn't want us nothing too sharp. But we would get like the butter knife, and we had to like flick the like we had to what's it called, descale the fish. We had to descale it, and then she would cut it up and season it, cook it or whatever, and then she would cook it with some spaghetti. What I say, I just ate some of that. Was it last week, baby? We had spaghetti and fish. I love me some fried fish and some spaghettis. Oh my God, it is so good. Y'all have to try it. If y'all have not, make y'all pot of spaghettis and then fry y'all some fish on the side. When I'm telling you, it's some good eating. But Granny used to have us, we was on the poach. Look, on the poach. All of us grandchildren, 11 of us, shucking those scales off. But I'm telling you, when Granny used to fry that fish and then make that big old pot of that spaghetti was something good. I'm telling you. Laura Lee says, don't let out my good air. Yes, yes, don't let my good air out. And then another thing too, y'all. I'm telling you, there's so many things that I love about what I grew up. My dad used to always say, and my mom, y'all better turn them lights out. If y'all ain't in the bathroom, turn the lights out. Ain't nobody got no money. This electricity ain't free. Turn them lights out. So every time, I even taught my kids, if you are not in the room, turn the light out. I train them so like good. When I'm like, my daughter, me and her in the bathroom or something, I'm doing my hair or whatever. As soon as she walks out, she turned the lights out on me. I'm like, girl, if you don't turn that light on, I was like, oh Lord, I just showed her, I did taught her really well. But yes, they turn the lights out. Look, turn the lights out, and don't let something be on the floor and you walk over it. Oh, I'm telling you, you might be in trouble. Look, Dad is going to come out swinging with the belt. You seen that cup on the floor? You just walked over it. That was like a pet peeve for my mom. And don't let nothing be on the floor. I don't know if y'all, my mom country, right? Look, don't let something be on the floor, like a few pieces of maybe some lint or something that she could see on the floor. She'd be like, come over here and graze this floor over here. I'd be like, golly, I got to graze this floor. Come over here and graze this floor. It'd be like a couple of like pieces of cotton or something. She always talk, come over here and graze this floor. I would be dying laughing. I'd get on my knees and stuff and just pick whatever's on the floor. I'd be like, oh my God. Oh Lord, what in the world? I got to graze this floor. She had a thing for like, like I said, cleaning up Saturday, everything had to be cleaned up because they did not play. I'm telling you. T2 Cup says fish and coleslaw and hush puppies. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, that sounds so good. But y'all know what else is good? Shrimps and grits. I love me some shrimps and grits too. I love me some shrimps and grits. Oh my God. Oh my God. Theo Soccer said, fish scales just used to be flying everywhere. Fish scales in my hair and my eye. Yes, Theo Soccer, it was everywhere. I was like, first of all, this fish is stinking, it's funky. And when you're like 7, 8 years old, you just, you better do it because grandma gonna come with the switch and she gonna whoop you. You don't have that fish scale and ready when she's ready to, when she finished her little pot of spaghetti. You don't have that fish scale. Everybody gets so many fish and y'all gotta scale them. But it was flicking everywhere. When I'm telling you everywhere, all on the porch, we had to clean up the porch. It was fish scales everywhere and it stunk because I was like, oh, this stuff stink. But when I tell you it's a good old meal, a good meal, I'm telling you, that is some fish and spaghetti. Y'all have to try it. I don't know. I'm like real country, I guess. But I love me some fish and spaghettis. Yes, I love it. Theo Soccer says shrimps and grits. Yes, I love me some shrimps and grits. Yes. Gary says, you got that right. My parents did about the lights. Yes, my mom and dad had too many children up in here. We can't afford that. We can't afford these light bills going up high. You better turn that light out. If y'all ain't in that bathroom, turn the light out. Look, turn the light out. Turn the light out. I be like, golly, yes, okay. Did you? Yes, okay. Mama, I heard you, but you don't say it to her because why you say something to Mama and Mama be like, the shoe is coming. You get smart with her, you don't know what's coming. A shoe, the mouse, whatever she got, the remote, it going upside your head, right? Unless you duck, you might get hit, right? Celebrity says, I was too scared of the fish. Yeah, I was scared. I'm telling you, because I'm like, oh, this fish. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, it's stinking. I got to do what, girl? Get them scales. I'm telling you, we was all cousins and all on the porch, sisters, brothers, scaling that fish. And then y'all, I cleaned chitlins. Like, and then after I became like a professional chitlin picker, I became like the chitlin person of my family. And I'd be like, "Ooh, are you cooking chitlins this Thanksgiving? You cooking the chitlins? You cooking the chitlins?" I'm like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "I don't even want to smell them things." But I used to love eating. I don't eat pork no more. But I used to. I'm telling you, but them chitlins be good. Everybody, and when I would go home, you cooking the chitlins? And we cooking the chitlins, and oh my God, they was like, I mean, they were like vultures around the chitlin pot. I'm telling you, them chitlins back in the day, baby. I'm telling you, that was like a thing for my family. They loved them chitlins. I'm like, oh my God, why I got to be the chitlin person? Why do I got to be the chitlin person, right? I'm telling you, it's crazy. T2 Cups says the lounge. What's your favorite fish to eat? Mine's is bluegill. Oh, bluegill. I don't know if I had bluegill yet. I love like what I love salmon. I love salmon, like catfish. There's other fish that I like, but I can't think like mahi mahi. I like mahi mahi is really good. Tamika says they don't trust anyone else but yours. I know, right? I'm like, why I got to be the chitlin girl? I gotta go in there, mess with them chitlins and be oh, my hair smell like boo boo. I had to put the onions. Then I had to put the bleach, put the Dawn. I mean, all kind of stuff. I mean, I had to wash my hands and wash up for days after smelling like that. Hey, FNS, how are you? Welcome. Celebrity says, my dad is from Louisiana Bayou, and his dad was a gator trapper. He used the kids for the gator bait. Oh, wow. I love some gator, though. Celebrity scandalous. Oh, my God. I love some gator. I ate gator a few times and I was like, man, this don't taste like no gator. I was like, oh, this is good. I was like, I could do this. And I got it at a restaurant. They like fried it up. It was like in like squares, and it was like just little squares fried up, but it was seasoned up good. It was really good. Almost remind me of chicken. That's what I got. Chicken. Yeah, it to me it kind of reminded me of chicken, but it's good though. It was really really good. Um, Saved by Grace says drinking. Oh Lord, FMS. Oh hey, Drake's dad's mustache said my mama was the chitlins lady. Oh wow, them chitlins be stinking too. You be like, oh my God, ugh, ugh. Them things stink, but when I seasoned them, they was good. You couldn't even like you could tell, of course, they were still chitlins, but using the potato and the onion takes out that like stinky smell along with the seasoning I would season it with. But it was good though. It was good. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably why I became the chitlin girl. I'm like, man, now it's like I cook now. I'd be like, I don't even know how to cook a meal no more almost. But yeah, I used to cook a lot when I was younger. Ugg said, Theo Soccer says, ugh, we never ate chitlins, but my mom's used to eat potted meat and saltines. Oh Lord, oh yes, we didn't ate that too, honey. We didn't ate that too. Gary says money doesn't grow on trees. Oh, that was my mom and dad's favorite word. Money don't grow around trees on here. Y'all know us 5011 and y'all jokers. I ain't got no money. Y'all better eat. Remember? Y'all better eat a mayonnaise sandwich. Y'all better eat a air sandwich. Y'all better eat all kind of crazy sandwiches, right? When you wasn't no peanut butter, no jelly, you made a mustard sandwich. You maybe had made a mayo sandwich. Remember? I mean, all kind of like survival mode tactics. You had to go in survival mode because you like, oh, we ain't get no groceries for a long time. I don't know. Might as well try to see if we got some canned tuna or something. We eat the canned tunas like straight out the can. I mean, it was survival mode, right? T2 Cup says my second favorite fish is channel cat. Okay, channel cat. I never had channel. Is that I don't know what that is. Loving myself says hello sis. Love your bonnet. Thank you. Loving myself. Thank you. Tammy says they smell like Vigorol. What smells like Vigorol? What the I don't know the other fish. I don't know. Okay, Tamika says I love grouper fish, catfish, salmon, and need to try some different ones to see if I like them. Yeah, I know I like the mahi mahi is really good. If you ever go to a restaurant, oh yeah, Laura Lee says red snapper. Yes, red snapper is really good too. But try mahi mahi. It's really good. Celebrity says I used to love chitlins, but now that I know what it is, I can't. I know I don't eat that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't even eat pork no more. Mm-mm. I don't eat no pork. I don't eat no pork. And I used to make smothered pork chops. I mean, I used pig feet. Oh, I love the pig feet now, honey. I used to eat though. You know the pig feet in the jar. I used to love to eat those or make them fresh. I used to love, love, love me some pig's feet, right? I'm telling you. Daniel says, sugar bread. I never was like a baker. My mom used to like to bake stuff, but I never did like took on baking. But that's one thing I used to like to say. I want to try to like do like some baking stuff. Like I know how to make, like the simple stuff, whatever, follow the recipes. But as far as like me going in the kitchen, like some people can go in the kitchen and be like, I need to flour this, that, and the third, and don't even have to measure it, like like a true baker. I always wanted to try to do that because I love to like decorate like for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I like to decorate like the potato salad. I like to put like cut a bell pepper slice and I like to put it around, put some eggs in there, cut in a different pretty shape, put some paprika and some like parsley. Like I love to decorate stuff. Like I'm always trying to decorate something, right? Food and all. But yeah, I wanted to try that. I did. Tammy said chitlins. I know chitlins. Yep, T2 cup syrup sandwiches. Yep, there you go. Syrup sandwiches with peanut butter. Yep, them right there. Or I'm telling you, the mayo sandwiches. I'm telling you, those were the go-to. When that pantry wasn't full, baby, you better go get some syrup sandwiches, some peanut butter. I'm telling you, when times were hard, when you already knew what time it was. And then you had the butt of the bread. The very last bread when you eating the last bread, and it's like barely enough to barely like do like a what's it called, like a little appetizer, and you be mad, be like, darn this, why they got to eat up all the bread. You be like, man, I'm still hungry, I ain't did nothing, right? Drake's dad mustache says, ew, pickled pigs. Oh, I love pickled pigs. I used to when I used to eat pork. I love me some pickled pigs feet. When I say I used to tear them up, I used to tear them jokers all the way up. Celebrity Scandalous says, what about mayonnaise? Yes, we see mayonnaise sandwiches, syrup sandwiches. Yep, we sure did. We sure did. Saved by Grace says pickles and Kool-Aid. Oh, let me tell you something. The Kool-Aid. Oh, I'm telling you, Kool-Aid in the house. That was like I'm telling you, you thought that was like, I mean, some type of like it like when we had Kool-Aid. Oh, I'm telling berry blue, the lemonade, the fruit punch, and then we got creative. We be like, let's mix the berry blue with the lemonade, or let's get the watermelon with the lemonade. I'm telling you, we used to love that. And then you pour the sugar and be like, don't pour too much sugar. Like you be in the kitchen with your brother and sister, be like three or four of y'all, and y'all all trying to make a pitcher. I remember my mom, we had a yellow pitcher, and it was a yellow big size pitcher, and we used to fill it up, put like 2 or 3 Kool-Aid packets in there, and then one of us get the sugar and be like, okay, we got to make sure we don't put it too sweet, because y'all know you put too much sugar, it'd be like liquid diabetes, right? Liquid with diabetes, right? I'm telling you, you got the stir it up. T2 Cup says stir. Sorry, typo. You gotta ham steaks. Yes, sorry. Yeah, you. I'm telling you, you got to get there. Whip that Kool-Aid up. You gotta make sure don't put too much sugar because you don't want to have nobody having a diabetic coma from your. And then we would be like, who's making the Kool-Aid next? Oh no, I'm making the Kool-Aid. It's my turn to make the Kool-Aid. You be like, oh, it's my turn. No, I'm picking because you only get when my parents would go grocery shopping. They would buy like so many packs, and then you trying to figure out which one we want today. Which you want, berry blue, strawberry kiwi, the fruit punch. I used to love the fruit punch. Anything with mixing with like the lemonade was good. It was something about that. Tamika says that was a luxury. Yes, I'm telling you, them Kool-Aid packets. There's a restaurant. There's a restaurant that me and Jamil go to, and guess what? It's a soul food restaurant, and guess what they serve? Kool-Aid. I'm like, oh, but it was a little bit like, a little sweet, but they serve Kool-Aid. I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. But that Kool-Aid, I was like, I ain't had Kool-Aid in a month of Sundays, y'all. I ain't had Kool-Aid in a long time. It was good, but it was a little bit too sweet, though. But it was good, though. T2 Cup said we had Tang. Oh, yeah, we had Tang. I remember the Tang. Yes, Celebrity says hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Yeah, I remember Tang, honey. I remember the Tang. Remember we used to have I mean they still have them now, but y'all remember they had the like Capri Suns. My mom used to get one or two boxes of Capri Suns, and they will go. I mean we go shopping like the next day. The Capri Suns they gone, they out of there, right? And then my mom is like, oh Lord Jesus, now we have to resort back to the Kool-Aid packets. But I'm telling you that Kool-Aid packets, them things is, I'm telling you, the Kool-Aid packets, that was like a hot commodity growing up. Laura Lee said orange tang. Yeah, the orange tang was good. The orange tang was really, really good. Drake Stad's mustache says, I haven't had Kool-Aid since a kid. Me too, until I had it not too long ago. Me and Jamil, we went to a restaurant, a soul food restaurant, and they had Kool-Aid on the menu. We were shocked. I was like, well, I had been there once before, and then me and Jamil went, and I was like, oh man, it was good. Celebrity says, oh yes, Capri Suns have kids lose their mind. Yes, the different flavors, and then you freeze them up. Oh my God, yeah, I'm telling you, those were the days. Those, and then 4th of July coming up, it just makes me remember. Like, remember for us, we used to, my parents, we used to get like the meats. They used to get the meats, and we used to get everything together, and then we would go to a park and have like a barbecue, and then we would cook out, have a great time, right? And then we would go do fireworks. We would go out and do fireworks. I mean, I tell you, these times, they ain't nothing on the times that we grew up, right, y'all? I'm telling you, there is nothing like it. Times have really changed. Times have like really, really changed. T2 Cup says, Tang, and you better cut it with some H2. Oh, yes, because that can be too sweet too, right? Antoinette says grape Fanta and wait, bubblicious. Oh, wait, Fanta and bubblicious. Is that what you mean? Glenn said, hey, how are you? T2 Cup says the thick red syrup juice, you had to water it down. I know, right? Drake Stands Mustache says fried bologna sandwiches was so good as a kid. It had to be burnt around. Let Drake Stad's mustache. Let me tell you something really funny. Let me tell you something hilarious, right? You gonna laugh at this, right? I'm always getting my niece, my nephew, well, my nephews, which is my nephew's kids, right? And they got 4 kids, right? So me and my daughter, we always kind of get them hair, which I need to go call. I need to call them. See, I've been a bad auntie. I've been a bad auntie this year, but I need to go call them, and because we used to take them out, eat, hang out and stuff. My daughter, they come over. My daughter put them all at the bar, cook for them like they had Applebee's or something. But anyway, so we it's funny because when we was like, my daughter would go take them to the grocery store, right? She'd grab, a few things because they may come over on a Friday night and stay the whole weekend or whatever. So my daughter's always cooking for them. So she took them shopping and she was like, okay, what do y'all want? Y'all want turkey meat? Y'all want some ham? Or what do y'all want? They're like, we eat bologna. I was almost dying because that's what we grew up on. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. You train them and teach them to, accept the lowest thing and then let them progress when they get old. When you get the bologna, you got 4 children to feed. You have to do what you have to do. It's like pure survival mode, right? So with my nieces, they were like, oh, we just eat bologna. I was like, let me tell my nephew, he doing an awesome job over there, right? He got 4 kids, and y'all know today's prices in groceries ain't nothing nice. I was dying laughing. This was like last year, at the end of last year. I was laughing. I was like, oh my God, that's what I'm talking about, nephew. Show them, teach them. Yep. We gonna get the syrup sandwiches, the bologna sandwiches. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta get a little taste of, something in our childhood. We gotta pass down a little bit, Um, Celebrity Scandalous says, Diddy's family is planning a fourth. Yeah, I seen that on your channel. That's what I was telling everybody before you had came on. I was like, they saying Diddy coming home. I don't know if it's true, but we gonna see because so much has changed. Celebrity Scandalous with this court case. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I don't know if he's guilty, innocent. I don't even know what to say. It's just crazy. It's so much going on with that case. I'm like, I'm lost in the sauce. I mean, it's up and down. I'm still waiting for the Minors tapes. I'm still waiting for the freak off tapes with Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres, Diddy with Justin Bieber. I'm like, where is all these tapes at? Remember when what's his name? Area. Wait, what's her name? Ariel, the lawyer, and TD Jakes Jr. They were like, yeah, we got tapes with Diddy and an A-list celebrity, and there's still shots. And I'm like, oh snap, crackle pop! This lawsuit, this case is about to be the feds. Oh my goodness, they got a slam dunk case, and I'm still waiting. I'm like, what in the world? I was like, this case was like crazy. They had me thinking that there's all these freak off tapes, people getting their head bashed in. I mean, there's busloads of prostitutes, freak off mermaids, freak off dragons, the minors. And I'm like, this is not even what this is about. Celebrity says, yep, we haven't seen nothing. Yeah, we ain't seen nothing. I'm still waiting. Look, I'm still looking. I'm like, where is these tapes at? Where Allie Carter at? Where's the children at? Like, where is all these people that was hyping everything up? Like, why isn't Misha on the stand? Why wasn't she on the stand? Why wasn't Adriana on the stand? Y'all saying that Diddy did stuff to y'all too. And then I'm like, this was nothing but, like, I feel a money grab with a lot of them. Now, Diddy did stuff wrong. He's a demonic monster. He did stuff wrong, but like kind of like what they're charging him for is like, could they have found like other charges? I don't know. Celebrity says, yep, we haven't seen. Yeah, we haven't seen nothing. I'm telling you, we ain't seen nothing. Like, I'm like trying to. Did you say whatchamacallit? Hold on. Yes, Laura Lee, whatchamacallit? Oh my God, the candy bar. I love me some whatchamacallit and the big hunk too. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my, I'm loving this. I'm just loving the back, like memory lane, right? Snapshot says you just get out the wait, you just got out the shower? No, I'm just chilling. Tamika says, yeah, Yolanda, Sutherland, do they still have government? Oh, I know, right? The government cheese, y'all. That was some good cheese, right? That was some good cheese. Gary says, money will buy that silence. Yeah. Tammy says his family is more delusional than him. Period. Yeah, they crazy. I mean, y'all, Janice, I don't know, their family structure and the way Diddy. I felt like he has a lot of all his like relationships like separated, like his kids like is in one bubble, his mom is just him and his mom in one bubble, and then all these freak off girls is in another bubble. I don't know, they're just weird. I don't know, they are just all of them. It's crazy. Drake Stats Mustache says, y'all got me reminiscing. Me too. I'm like, man. And all those candy bars, to go back to the whatchamacallit, Laura Lee, remember all these candy bars? Like, I found out on Amazon they sell a lot of the old candy bars, like the whatchamacallits, the big hunks. Ooh, I love the peach Jolly Ranchers. You can't find them, but like at least I couldn't for a while, but I found them at the dollar store. But I couldn't find. I love peach. I love everything peach. I love peach candy, peach fruit, peach slushies. I love peach and mango everything. But the peach Jolly Ranchers, I found them a few months. Was it a few months back? And I was like, I grabbed like a whole bunch of bags. I was like, this is I'm not gonna find these no more. I grabbed a whole bunch of bags, and I was like, I love me some peach Jolly Ranchers. They are so good. Theo Soccer says, his mom, Auntie Celebrity says, but what about all the baby mamas still coming to? That's what I said. I talked about that yesterday. I said these baby mamas coming to court to see if they're still going to be a part of the money handout program. I guess pretty much to say, because why are you going? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I just think different. Like, this Diddy and these girls, for one, these girls are dumb to me because Diddy did not want to use them for nothing but what he wanted to use them for. And like for me personally, like the one with the curly hair and Misa, whatever her name is, she come up to the courthouse scrolling on her wheelchair. Like, okay, I got it. You coming up to the courthouse, but I feel like you're really probably coming up to see what's going on, to see if you're going to be cut out of what's going on or so. I don't know, because Diddy was a monster. You dated Diddy for like a few years into your child's life, and I don't know how you stayed there for that long, but all these women like this, that would disgust me. That would just be, I know, right, celebrity? Like, you get the popcorn and just watch it all fall apart or together or whatever it's going to be, because there's no way that I have a child and this dude that I'm boyfriend, we boyfriend, girlfriend, and you're a demonic entity, and you think I'm about to stay and hang around with you while you dating other girls. It was all about money. I'm just saying, it was all about money. There's no way I'm going to have this narcissistic, nasty man try to be a stepfather to my child when he's just disgusting and demonic. Like, I just, that just doesn't click with my mind, my brain. Like, there's no way. I'm sorry. And you just hanging around because of the money. Like, I'll go and work at Walmart, Target, 7-Eleven. I will pump some gas. I will work and do whatever I have to get away from that. I'm not going to be staying around just for money. And then, his dad, Wolf or whatever, allegedly Diddy had something to do allegedly with his unaliving. So I don't know if he took on the responsibility, but I would have got out of there. I would have been long gone. Look, leave me alone. I don't want to be associated with you, your demonic entity, and all the women and all the herpes and all the gonorrhea and syphilis and all of that you have. I don't want none of it in no parts. But they stayed around. They want a payday. It's like, no, I'd rather have a peace of mind, some freedom, nobody telling me what to do because you paying for this and paying for that. I don't want to be involved in that. I've never been like that. I don't want I don't want your money or the headaches that comes with the money. I don't want none of it. I don't want no parts. Celebrity says, why were his daughters sitting up in there hearing that was shot? Yes, but you know what is celebrity scandalous? They, after that, like first week or two, they fell out. You don't see them going to the court no more, which is good because they didn't need to hear all that. Them girls is young. Them girls are babies still. You know what I'm saying? Them girls they're young. And to see that, and your dad is, I mean, just to hear the stuff that is going on, whether it be like the recordings or them, even the judge talking or the lawyers talking, like that stuff is disgusting for you to sit there and see, your dad was a freak off monster. I don't know if he was the mermaid or if he was a dragon. I don't know, y'all. Was he the mermaid or was he the dragon? Because, Diddy had the team wig on, and he was acting like he was like, a female. So I don't know if he was a mermaid or if he was the dragon. I don't know. But they don't need to be hearing all that stuff. I just don't think they should. Hey, A&G, how are you? Theo Soccer says, that boy Justin looks just like Wolf. Yes, they said he's Wolf's. Gary says, payday. Yep. Hey, Lord, how are you? Absol is laughing. Celebrity says, Cash App available. $ the lounge 83. Thank you, Celebrity Scandalous. Thank you. Drake Mustache says he was he Drake's Stash Mustache, he was both during survival, right? He was a girl, and then in a minute he would whip off his wig, and then he become the man, right? I mean, Diddy was a mess. I don't know. Like Jamil said, maybe if he do get out, maybe he just need to get him a boyfriend and stop trying to cover up the fact that he wants all these men to be watching another female clap cheeks that to his to his girlfriends or whatever. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy behavior. I'm telling you, that's crazy. Celebrity says, yeah, he doesn't look like Diddy. No, he looks old. He look like he's 70, don't he? Celebrity. He looks like he's 70 years old, like a grandpa. Like, if you see him walking with his little 1 or 2 year old daughter that he has, they'd be like, "Oh, your granddaughter is cute," because he looks old. He looks like Santa Claus that stole Christmas like 40 years ago. He looks really, he looks old, y'all. Celebrity says, right, just get a man. Did he come out the closet? Yeah. What did 50 Cent say? He don't want to come out the closet. He's all out in the hallway. I was weak. Y'all know 50 Cent be clowning. Loving Myself says, this is different. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? I'm at the headscarf. I'm chilling. I'm in the bed. I was sick a little bit until we started talking about, growing up and, doing all the fun stuff growing up. But now I think I'm healed. I didn't even need to make myself a hot toddy, y'all. I didn't need to make myself a hot toddy. But Tammy says, hey, loving myself. Celebrity's laughing. Eloy's laughing. Yes, Celebrity says it looks cozy and comfy. Yeah, I am comfortable. Like, I am just chilling, like thinking of all this stuff. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is all this stuff is crazy with this Diddy trial. I'm like, I don't even know. It's like I throw my hands up. I have to say, like, if Diddy gets off, is he gonna go to prison? Now they're saying that or they remove some of the charges or something so the jury won't get like discombobulated. I don't know what to think, y'all. I'm just like lost. I'm like, let me just maybe just talk about other stuff and let that flow by until it's time to hear the verdict. Like, the verdict is the verdict. Then he got a verdict, and then maybe we could be either surprised, shocked, or whatever, right? Drake Stash Mustache says, you gotta watch Diddy Freak Off Matters. Oh yeah, I seen that with 50 Cent. When I see that Drake's Dash Mustache, that was hilarious. I was like, this 50 Cent knows. He is a troll master of life, right? He be putting some stuff together. Did you see the one where he put when Diddy's trial first started? And he put like him as a juror, and it was like six jurors, but his face on all of them. And he said something. I was like, I did a shorts with that. I said, look at this 50 Cent. 50 Cent be trolling. I'm telling you, don't ever get on 50 Cent's bad side, because he even be trolling his friend. I forget the one that his best friend, the one that always going on Vlad. He's always trolling him too. It's crazy. Tammy says we gotta sit back and wait. Yep, we got to, Tammy, because I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what to say. We know Diddy's a demonic entity, but I don't know. I'm like, is he gonna go home? I mean, it's like I don't know what to feel now. I'm like I said yesterday, like I feel like I'm in one of those carnival, where you try to find your way out with the mirrors. It's like, are you touching? Are you getting? Are you going this way, going that way? No, it's this way. I'm just like all over the place with it. It's crazy. Drake Stash Mustache says, yes, I see that. Yeah, it's funny. Eloy says 50 Cent funny. Yes, he is. He is a mess. He be trolling. I be like, oh my God. Awesome says 50 is a Jim, the funny. Yes, he is. When I say he is funny and hilarious, I'm telling you, 50 Cent don't get on his bad side, because I'm telling you, there's something coming, like up down the pipeline with him. He gonna make some kind of funny stuff, because that was good. That Family Matters one, that was hilarious. I was like, look at this Joker right here. This Joker, he don't stop. I'm like, oh my God. Celebrity says, I think he's getting some time. I think so too. Loving Myself says, hey, Tammy. I think so too. I was saying 15 to 20, and 40 years, but I was saying that because I was like, they're going to pin him to something. They are not going to let Diddy walk free after they done raided his houses. They done did all of this, pulling all these phones and all this and all. That's like a lot of money. They're not about to let him free. I don't think so. But they say these charges are gonna stick. I mean, I don't know. They say that he could walk free. I don't know. I'm like lost because I don't know what to think. I'm telling you, I don't know what to think because when they said that the prosecution rested this case the other day, I was like, whoa, that was breaking. So it's like I don't know. Loving myself says this Diddy case lost me too. Loving myself. That's why I was sick a little bit until I started talking to all my loungers, and then I started to feel better. I thought I was gonna have to make me a hot toddy, because I was like, I am sick. I'm sick and shut in. All this Diddy trial is just, oh my God, got me. I mean, I thought I had to order some Meals on Wheels or something tonight, but it's getting crazy. It is getting crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Celebrity Scandal says, I ain't never seen a defense not call. I know. Because remember, well, first of all, remember the defense said, well, we have two witnesses, and then all of a sudden they had no witnesses, and Diddy, sir, what he did yesterday, talking about stood up, and the judge was asking him, do you plan on testifying? He was like, no. So then last year, though, remember his lawyer, Mr. Agnifilio? Oh, I can't wait. Diddy can't wait to get on the stand. He can't wait to tell everybody what really happened and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you are jumping like a little bit too fast, sir. You need to just sit down and pump your brakes. And now he didn't testify. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Sonia, you can use peroxide and baking soda. A Walker says, hi, beautiful. How are you? Theo Soccer says, they were trying to keep Diddy's. I know, right? They really didn't want him on that stand. The defense didn't want him because when cross examination comes, oh baby, the prosecution was about to rip him a whole new one, right? They were gonna rip him a whole new one. They was not about to let him take that stand and them ask like two or three questions. No, baby, they was about to dig in. They was about to cut really deep with their questioning. They wasn't about to let that go. Oh, absolutely not. Celebrity says, oh, what about I see that. I was like, y'all, celebrity. There's so much going on. I couldn't believe it. They were saying that the man was coming to serve the papers, and he hit the man or something. The person, I said, look at look it. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. Let's be for real. Tyrone Blackburn, he don't have no good reputation. He can't even, from what I'm hearing, and I never looked at like the lawsuits, but he's like writing like in the lawsuits all the crazy verbiage and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, this is crazy. Like, why in the world is he like he doing too much? He be doing too much. Theo Soccer says, who is Tyrone Blackburn? Tyrone Blackburn is the attorney for, remember Little Rodney, who said Diddy never paid him for the Love album? His lawyer. Also, he was, remember Brianna Bolingo, whatever her name is, the one that Diddy allegedly hung over the balcony, that she testified in Diddy's case. That was her lawyer. And also, the guy that is suing Fat Joe, the guy that's suing Fat Joe, that's his lawyer. So he like has those clients, but I haven't seen no lawsuits pass go. So I don't know. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Celebrity says, if Diddy gets on the witness stand, he's going to cuss out everybody if they ask the wrong. Oh, I know. Yeah, he would. He sure would. I'm telling you, it'll be crazy. Theo Soccer says, oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I don't know. It's so much going on. I was like, golly, we got Tyler Perry hit with a lawsuit. Then we have Fat Joe hit with the lawsuit. Shannon Sharp hit with the lawsuit. Diddy on trial. Then we have Tyrone Blackburn getting arrested for him getting subpoenaed. I guess paperwork delivered to him. He didn't hit the person that was supposed to be delivering. How you gonna be hitting the person that delivers your court documents to you? Why is you got to run him over? I'm telling you, these people, I don't know, y'all. I need my own private island. We need the lounge private island. No foolishness. We over there just having a ball. I'm telling you, because these people are crazy. I'm like, these people, they take their money and do the foolish, the most like dumbest stuff. I'm like, I just don't know. It's crazy, right? It is crazy. Theo Soccer says Oprah next. She needs to be next. She need to be next with her crazy pedo fetish of her friends person. She's crazy. I don't like Oprah at all. She's too much. I don't like the fact that you call and I mean that you are always talking about you've been a victim of SA, you've been raped, you've been this, you've been that, but you standing with what's his name? God of John, John of God, and he's like the disgustingest pedo ever. Then Weinstein, you kissing on him, holding him, doing all kind of stuff for him when you know that he's what he's accused of. So I don't like that. I don't like that because there's no way in God's green earth if I've been a victim Harvey Weinstein, Theo Soccer, yes. Look, if I've been a victim of SADV, all of that, if I was a victim, you think that I'm going to have the most disgustingest pedophile I'm having a meeting with, and we just talking, laughing like life is good, hugging, kissing or doing whatever they were doing disgustingly, like, not kissing, but, they were, close up to each other and taking pictures. You think that I'm gonna like respect a person like that? No. I have no respect for a person like that. If you hollering that somebody raped you and stuff like that, but you're hanging out with somebody who's doing that to kids and other people, I just no, absolutely not. Mm-mm. Not me. Get somebody else to do it. Delana says Oprah double standard. Yes. Yes. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to stand next to a pedophile knowing that I've been raped. I've been SA'd. I've been DV'd. There's no way. I'm sorry. Celebrity says Oprah be lying. Allegedly, she been picked up by aliens. Everything happened to her guess happened guess happened to her. She's a liar, pants on fire, and the truth ain't in her, right? Love Myself says Beyonce supposedly, oh, are you serious? She's like 100 and something years old. Like, let me say something real quick, and I don't mean this to be like harmful or hurtful. Hold on. Hold on. Um, I don't mean to say this to be hurtful. If that is true, they for one, I believe Beyonce is over 40. Now, we don't know her real age because it's buried in somebody's backyard. I don't know. I don't know. It's buried in somebody's backyard. But if she is, you know, like I said, I'm not shaming because I don't like to talk bad about nobody's kids or like special people like that. But, her son is special. So if you're 40 years old as a woman, after we turn 40, you have a high chance of a child being special and having like, different problems, with the child being born after age 40. And we already see that, her son that is special, he has like he's a special baby. And I would not want to try to have any other children, especially after 40, trying to have another. Me personally, I mean, that's just me though. I wouldn't take that chance because you don't know if the next one may be like, more serious, like health condition, a health concern. That's just me though. I don't know, that I don't know. That's just me. Celebrity says, I can't believe she's pregnant again. What? Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't like Beyonce. That's just me though. Everybody's different. Love Myself says, yeah, Rumi. Yeah, Rumi said she can't wait till the baby's born on stage. What? They be into some crazy stuff. Theo Soccer said it's rumored that Beyonce is actually 7 years older. Oh wow, I think so too. She is old. She is a lot older because I forget who somebody said that she's like the same age that she's the same age as some actress. I forget. Is it Nia Long or somebody? Is that's from Houston too. I don't know, but I think that's like a whole lie. They're like, I don't know what's wrong with them. They be lying. They be trying to have the wool pulled over everybody's eyes. They just be doing the most. Like Hollywood is fake to me. It's like a whole fantasy world. People's ages are unknown. They be doing the most, y'all. I'm telling you, Hollywood is dark and demonic. Kai says, wow, Beyonce is pregnant. Didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't either. Kim Parker says, I just said that. Kai says, oh yeah, Gabrielle Union. Yeah, I think Gabrielle. You're right, Kai. Absolutely. That's what I heard. Havoc says, so do you feel Diddy is guilty? You know what? I, to be honest, the charges that Diddy's been charged with, I just don't feel like, that they're like the appropriate charges. Now, is he guilty of being nasty, demonic, and all that? Yes, he's that absolutely, right? Absolutely. He's guilty, but I'm saying that because I don't think that they had any charges that they could charge him with for the other stuff that he really should be going down for. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's guilty for a lot of stuff, but to be those specific charges, I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Love Myself says, well, MJ was older than what he was. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh wow. Did you know that, babe? That Michael Jackson was older than what he was, I guess, alleged or known. Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah. Deal Soccer says they saying that Beyonce and Gabrielle Union are the same age. And yes, Deal Soccer. That's exactly what I heard. Cynthia said agreed. Celebrity says, yeah, he's guilty of something, but maybe not the harsh death. Yeah, I think so too. Cause I was like debating. I was like, he's guilty. He's a which he is. I'm not gonna take that away. And everybody can attest to that. But the charges that they're charging him with, it's just like, could y'all have charged him for the stuff that we like, I guess, but I'm thinking the statute of limitations has passed for some of the stuff that they probably originally could have said, oh, you beat Cassie, oh, that's a charge. But like the statute of limitations passed on most of that. So that's probably why they trying to pin something on him. And that's why I said, that's why I believe he was probably going to be serving. I was giving it 15 to 20, 40 years. I don't know, because some of those charges, some of them carry like 10 years, so I was just like adding them up. But I don't know. I mean, he could serve 2 to 5. Me and Jamil was watching a show on one of the I don't know, Long Crime or something, and they were saying when the lady was like, he's probably gonna get 2 to 5.
I said that
Jamil said that too. Jamil said that too.
I believe he's gonna get all these years.
Yeah, he don't think
the system. I know, so absolutely not.
Yeah, Jamil don't think. He said 2 to 5 years too. So I don't think that that's why I said I don't know. And I was only saying that because, like I said, some of those charges are like 10 years. I think some of them, if they were like, I guess to properly charge them, they could be like a 10-year sentence for certain ones. So I was just like 10, maybe 40, because there's, I think, five different charges, right? I think, or something like that. But I was just saying, probably like that. Like I don't know though. I don't know.
Like I said, when you have white America and what they're saying that run the world, so for everybody, the case that we thought, we know Diddy's horrible and all of that, but I'm sorry, I see a mistrial, I see a hung jury, and I see if he gets convicted, it's going to be of something small, not the big stuff, and he's not going to get that much time. Look.
After the defense.
This is today.
After the defense took under 30 minutes to rest its case, the prosecution scrambles. Is the mogul about to go free?
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
The government dropped several charges against Diddy, including attempted kidnapping and attempted arson.
It's a signal, perhaps, that maybe they don't believe they have what they need as far as evidence.
I think there is a decent possibility that Diddy's going to walk.
certainly on the racketeering and the sex trafficking charges. The one count that they may have an easier time with is the transportation to engage in prostitution, because it's pretty clear that these sex workers were being transported from one side of the country to the other.
It's more than likely these jurors will start deliberating on Monday. So tomorrow we are expected to hear those closing arguments from the prosecution and the defense.
And we've got more legal news. Todd and Julie Chrisley speak out for the first
Yeah, so I don't
Like
know.
America's saying they gonna walk.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. Theo Soccer says Michael Jackson was born in 1959, but in the entertainment industry, they would always make the people seem younger than they are. They used to change their names and give them Hollywood names too. Yes, a lot of people do that, because like I said, it's like when we were growing up, all of us have nicknames, right? But the same for Hollywood, they will give you a whole new name, almost a whole new identity, right? It's crazy. Celebrity says, yeah, I think it'll be less than 10, and he can serve concurrently. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm lost. I don't know, y'all. Celebrity says, yeah, they have been saying some jurors look like they support him. Yeah, and I feel like that's why they were trying to get that one black juror off. Was he like one of the ones that was like really supporting Diddy and seeing it for that? I'm wondering.
To me, like, so if every juror said that he was guilty, then that would mean that they don't support him. I don't feel as though if somebody looking at this case and saying I don't think he's guilty, that doesn't mean that they support him. I'm thinking it's a mistrial. I'm not a Diddy supporter. I'm just going off of the evidence.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
supporting
That's
the
true.
liars, the hoes that was getting money.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about
Yeah,
it.
and that's true too, because I'm telling you, when I seen, especially Mia is the one that sticks really thick in my head. When I was listening to her testimony when I was there, boots on ground in New York, I was like, this girl is nothing but a sneaky ho on the low. I was like, when I feel like there's no way that you have not told nobody that Diddy raped you. And then if you ain't told nobody that Diddy raped you, you are steady calling him. You're steady saying, I love you, Diddy. You're steady doing all these things, making videos, making even him a scrapbook. And you're doing all of these things. I feel like she was messing with Diddy on the side. And that's why she didn't want, remember Diddy got her phone and he was like, I'm going to send this to Cassie, because she didn't want Cassie to know. She didn't want Cassie to know that her and Diddy had a thing going on too. That's why I'm telling you, like Jamil was saying, these girls were doing like some, a little something strange for, a little piece of change. But like I said, if they would pin him to doing exactly what he did, that's why they probably charge him with the stuff that they did charge him. But I don't think for one moment that, he's going to walk away scot-free. I don't think so.
And I don't think it's nobody's fault. You know what I mean? I don't think it's anybody's fault that everybody is confused, because it's just the case didn't come out the way we all just thought it would.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I feel like it caused confusion for everybody in the world.
Yeah.
Everybody is confused.
Yeah, everybody. Hey, Bronze.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, if Diddy got found not guilty, I'm gonna go jump in the river, and not just that I want to see.
He said he gonna go jump in the river. No, man, you
Not
can't
that I
jump.
want to see him go to jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I would be in shock
Yeah.
if he walked with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I can see a mistrial happening just because of all of the stuff that went on. Jurors got moved out. People got found to be lying. Now they moved Kid Cudi's charges, and people saying, "Oh, they're just making them less." They took it out. Period. Like, it's weird stuff going on. I feel like people taking money bribes.
I think so too. I think some people is getting paid off. I don't care what nobody said, because why? How is it that KK, out of all people, did not testify? I even looked her up. Look, because I looked up Sean Diddy Combs in the federal system. He up in there. I looked up R. Kelly in the federal system. Him up in there. Now, if I don't know how to spell KK's real name, Christina Quorum, I made sure I was spelling it right. I looked her up in the federal correction facility, and she was nowhere to be found. But I don't know if that is her stage name. Like Theo Soccer said, they be giving you brand new names when you go into Hollywood. But why it that's what I'm saying. KK would have been the first one. She would have been the first one before Cassie went on. She would have been the number one witness.
And look,
And why is that? Because she was operating everything. She knew everything. She was Diddy's right hand woman, like just Lane.
And look, babe, listen, guess what? I also found out,
Mm-hmm.
and I found this out tonight.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how true this is or not,
Uh-huh.
but do you know I found out that allegedly Diddy made like a deal already? Like,
Oh.
I don't know how true this is,
Oh,
but
breaking news. It may be breaking news. We don't know for
this
sure.
is allegedly that
Allegedly.
he already made like some kind of agreement, like a plea agreement. Like I heard this over with Andy Signor.
Oh,
Like
Andy Signor, Popcorn Planet
so, but I
said
don't know.
allegedly that Diddy's already made a deal, a plea deal.
Yeah,
He
some
made
kind of deal.
Diddy, breaking news, allegedly Diddy made already a plea agreement deal already. I knew something wasn't right because
Something going on.
today in court was supposed to start at 12 o'clock today. No, they kept on pushing court back. And then yesterday when Diddy stood up, he talking about, Judge, Your Honor, you're doing a good job and blah. I'm like, he ain't. He's not in here for that. All he's asking you is if you want to go on the stand, Diddy. You being extra saying you're a good judge, you're doing a good job, this, that, and the third. I don't know. Something's going on, y'all. I'm telling you. Tammy says, yeah, you're a Leo and I'm a Virgo. Oh, okay, I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, something's going on. But Jamil said allegedly he just found out that supposedly that Popcorn Planet says that allegedly that there may be already
Some kind of deal.
he already agreed to some type of deal. Celebrity said, how is he telling the judge? Yes, exactly. Like, how are you telling the judge anything? You don't need to be saying nothing to nobody. All you need to be saying is yes, sir, or no, sir, or whatever. You don't need to be, oh yeah, judge, you're doing a great job, and da da da. We ain't here for that, Diddy. We here. Are you taking the stand or not? You being extra because you want to get just the first time he ever said a peep really, addressing the court. So that's probably why he was so excited because they probably, I'm telling you, they gave him, I'll tell you, they may not have gave him, that long time, but if Popcorn Planet, y'all check out Popcorn Planet because Popcorn Planet must got some insight, some some intel saying that they that Diddy allegedly possibly already basically did a handshake and agreed to whatever it is that he agreed to. What is it that he agreed to? I want to know. Was it because they said when when he was offered a plea deal, remember they said they offered him a plea deal and he turned it down? He said, I'll get somebody else to do them 15 years. They said it was like equal to 15 years. The feds, they go in months. But they said that they offered him, I believe, 15, what was equivalent, however many months is 15 years, but he turned it down. That's what I heard. Celebrity says, yep, see, he still has that ego, still thinking he a charmer. Yes. That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I am not surprised. I don't know what. Okay, I'll check it out, TT. Said that too. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah, I that's what I'm saying, y'all. I don't know what to think. So I've like just lost faith because, like I said, when everything was going like to the left for me, I was like, this is just different. Like we did see nothing but girlfriends, nothing but female workers, men that were like slapped up, had their feet and hands put on them by Diddy, abusive like type of situations. I mean, we heard about the, people getting their cheeks clapped, prostitutes, whatever, male escorts or whatever, getting paid for freak offs. And I mean, we heard that stuff, but I just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's just getting crazier and crazier as the days go on. But I know today they pushed it back and back and back. So that's why I was like, something ain't right. Like something is not right with this today, when court is supposed to start at 12, then it starts at 2, and then even at like 7, I know they may still even be in the court right now as we speak. I know I think it was like 7 o'clock. Somebody, I forget, somebody was out there 7 or 6 o'clock. They were still at the courthouse. They were still in the courthouse like 7 o'clock. I was like, that's crazy. Celebrity says, right. They made it seem like we would hear celebrity encounters. Yeah, would hear. Yeah, I know. Celebrity says, I saw them coming out. Wow. Tammy says, why would he be making a deal if his trial was a slam dunk for him? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But check out Popcorn Planet, because they're saying that he allegedly like signed some kind, I guess, agreed on something. That's what I'm saying. Somebody get some money paid up on the court, because why in the world didn't the prosecution subpoena KK? Where is KK at? Where is KK at? I'm like, did she run to another country? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm a little disappointed in the prosecution too, because I'm like, they could have had like a little bit like better witnesses. Why didn't they bring any of his security guards? Why didn't they bring more of people that was working for him? Why didn't they bring KK, the person? She would have been the number one witness to me, not Cassie. Not Cassie. Cassie was a relationship situation. KK was the one who was operating, telling them to go clean up the freak offs and do all this other stuff. I was like, KK was a woman with the master plan that they should have had on first, even before Cassie. So y'all, when I say I'm lost in the sauce, I don't even know where to start, where to think about what the outcome is going to be, because this has thrown me for a huge loop. Celebrity says they're saying she refuses to testify. She's probably going to be charged next. I think so too, because that's what they were saying. She's going to be charged next by herself. So I don't know. Maybe it's going to be one after the next after, because if she didn't come in there, like, they were having the witnesses that were took the what's it called, baby? What's it called when they flip? They gave them what was it called? They gave them something where if they testify and tell the truth, they won't get in trouble. Immunity. Yeah, immunity. Yeah, the immunity. So that's why I'm saying, okay, somebody send me a gift. Thank you. I don't know who sent the gift, but thank you. Somebody sent me a gift and I think a super chat. Oh yeah, I got the super chat. Yeah, from LOL. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. And y'all, if y'all are not following, please follow Celebrity Scandalous. I think Loving Myself, Tammy. I'll follow all of my mods, you guys. Hit their on the left, hit their circle and subscribe to their channel. And follow them. Give them some follows, y'all.
Remember they said that they moved. They're saying that no, we didn't drop it. But all these other people in these major outlets saying they did drop it, right? So they try to change the wording of it. He's not being charged with Kid Cudi. He's not being charged with kidnapping that girl. But if we're not gonna say it's dropped, it's worded different. Like, but look at, like, this lady just said, I'm not buying them what they said. This is 3 minutes ago.
Oh,
supposedly in this letter.
Oh, hold on. We got a little update 3 minutes ago.
For streamlined instructions that avoid jury confusion. I don't know. I'm not sure I buy that. That's the reason. So I really want to hear what you got to say. Is that why they're doing this, or is it that they haven't met their burden?
Well, if you take that instruction from the judge to streamline it as come to me with things that you think you can actually win on, then yes, they are complying with that. They looked at this case after they presented it and said, we didn't prove that it was in fact Sean Combs who started the fire. We may have proved that, he may have wanted to or even threatened to, but we didn't prove that he started it. So we're not going to put that in front of the jury because we want to save some credibility for the things that we believe we can prove. And it's going to come down to who controls the narrative the most on this, because the prosecution is going to say, listen, we had other claims here, but we didn't throw all of that in front of you. We let it come out. And we're now bringing you what we believe we showed and what we believe you should find him guilty for. The defense
that's what I'm saying. I don't. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Tammy says it's too much fake news out there. You don't know what to believe. It's like, yeah, so much going on. That's what I'm saying. There's so many twists.
This is the defense going to say.
Charges. All of it was just made up and fabricated.
Oh, thank you, Celebrity. Celebrity says, I sent the gift my first time I wanted to try it. Oh, thank you. It's like TikTok. Oh, thank you. Okay, I need to try that. I never did that before. And y'all, we are on TikTok too. My baby Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Check him out. He's flying out the window over there on TikTok, y'all. Mine's I'm growing, y'all. I'm growing. And oh yeah, and my baby was on TMZ. He had a TMZ video on where you put it at? It's on YouTube.
Can go see it.
It's on YouTube. He put it on his YouTube channel.
No, it's not. It's on TMZ.
Oh, it's on
TMZ.
But how are they gonna find it?
All they gotta do is go to TMZ right here.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys. My baby he went on TMZ and he had they just did a little interview.
It's on TMZ with the
Oh, hold on. He's gonna show.
Homeland Security typically
hold on.
investigates sex trafficking.
So this is on Jamil on TMZ.
He's a threat to anyone who wants to buy baby oil because apparently he's just cleaning out the aisles.
Jamil, it's my name, and I'm in Texas, and I don't think that it'll be a good idea for Diddy to testify. You know, you have to really think about this. He's looking at life in prison. So imagine if he would cry on the stand. People are going to be like, he's lying.
He ain't taking the stand. Agnifilo told me, his lawyer, on one of our Tubi docs, our early Tubi doc, I don't think I can keep him off the stand. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah, so y'all check Jamil out. My baby was on.
The biggest.
Oh yeah, this is the label, so you guys could check this interview out. Hold on.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Y'all can look it up under this title right here. I don't know if you guys can see it.
TMZ.
Y'all can screenshot it, but it's on TMZ, and y'all can see him. That's the interview yesterday. Yesterday he interviewed with them on TMZ. So y'all can check it out. I'm sorry.
The title was the biggest.
Thank you, Celebrity.
Trial plot twist.
Okay.
That's what the title is.
Okay. Celebrity said, "Congratulations, baby." Kai said, "Congratulations."
Thank you.
My baby said, "Thank you." TY says, Diddy doing the Harlem Shake to freedom. He better be doing something, but I don't think I don't feel it that, hey Memphis, welcome. TD Snakes and Miss Tyler Perry are very willing participants, shaking my head. Oh yeah, they a piece of work too. And y'all know not Tyler Perry. They saying TD Jakes got a lawsuit trying to sue somebody. So I don't know, y'all. I'm telling you, these lawsuits, this is a great day to be a lawyer, right? People, these lawsuits are flying out of these courthouses. What I say, left and right. I am telling you, it's crazy. Cynthia says most people don't fake the stand. It opens a door for cross-examination, and the prosecution won't go easy.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's why I told them on TMZ that Diddy, even if he would cry on the stand,
they wouldn't believe him.
Yeah, and then they would rip him apart.
Yeah.
So the best thing he did was
not take this. Yeah, that's true.
So they're right.
That's true, because you could open yourself up to, you're just open and available, right? You open and available for anything, right? Let me see. Half Hawk says, shout out to the bonnet. Oh, thank you. You like my bonnet? I am just chilling in my bonnet and my robe. We is just chilling, me and my baby. Thank you. Celebrity says, what about poor Smokey Robinson? Wait, what's going on? What's going on with Smokey Robinson? Do you know? I don't know.
Well, no, he had a case, remember? It's like
they say he had a case, but we didn't hear about that. Nothing.
Yeah. Got swept under the rug.
They got swept under the rug. Shannon Sharp's got swept under the rug. Tyler Perry's is, I feel like, getting swept under the rug.
You tell her you was FaceTiming with Gene Deal on Father's Day?
Oh yeah, celebrity scandalous. I got to speak to Gene Deal. FaceTime. I'm sorry. Me and Jamil, we got the FaceTime. He called one of their other friends. They was at Gene Deal's house and Gene Deal was cooking, y'all. I'm telling you, I wish I was over there at Gene Deal. Shout out to Gene Deal, right? I'm telling you, Gene Deal was cooking and having, getting ready for his Father's Day celebration. But me and Jamil, we got to chat with him for a good couple of minutes. So, well, I was on there for a few minutes until Jamil went to go, talk, hang out with him over the phone on FaceTime. But anyway, yeah, we got to talk to Gene Deal on Saturday before Father's Day. So we got to chat with him while he was cooking and marinating meat and all that stuff. So shout out to Gene Deal. I'm gonna try to get him a interview with Gene Deal. And hopefully he'll come on and let me interview him. Celebrity says, "Oh, must be payout." Oh no, right? Danielle says, Shannon Sharp a fool. Yeah, he sure is. Celebrity says, that is so cool. Did Jamil clown about the kneecaps? No,
we laughed about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I told him that the Surviving Gene Deal's kneecap series was over. You know what I mean?
Oh, so now
we laughed about it though.
The Gene Deal kneecap series has been returned to put on the bookshelf. So there's no more Gene Deal kneecaps because they laughed about it and they cool. They was always a love relation, like in a loving way.
We squashed our love hate relationship.
It squashed their love hate relationship. So he said it's all love, but they clown. They always laugh and joke anyway. They always clowning. So yeah, it was funny. Tammy says, "Do not run up in here making demands." I know that's right, Tabby. My moms be on point. Tabby will send you. No, I'm good, baby. Tabby will send you celebrity scandals, love myself. All my moms will send y'all to the block party. And you better be glad we not on Jamil's channel because they send you to the block party with nuts in your mouth, right? So that's how they do that over there, right? We might have to start doing that over here too. But y'all don't come over here. You don't tell us what to do over here in our house, okay? Celebrity says, "Oh, that's sweet." Yes, it was. He's like, we love Gene Deal. He cool as a fan. Ed says, "Grab the cameras for an edit, please." Celebrity says, "I met him in the courtroom." Yeah, Gene Deal's a big dude too, right? He's a huge. Yeah, Gene Deal's a big dude. But yeah, he's cool as a fan. Loves to cook. Like I said, he was talking to us and marinating meat. He had a whole spread for Father's Day. I was like, man, that is something. But yeah, he got to we got to hang out with him for a little bit on doing FaceTime, so that was cool. Celebrity says a giant. Yeah, he's a huge giant. He is a huge giant.
We was at the protest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We was at the protest, and that's when he got called. TY says bigger than OJ. If the oil don't fit, you must acquit. You was a mess, TY. I know, right? Oh my god, that is hilarious. I know, right? Oh my god, y'all are hilarious. But y'all, I'm not gonna keep y'all. Thank all my mods for showing up and showing out. Thank everybody that came. We had, a good old conversation, y'all. We're going to have like back in the day. We're going to have back in the day series, like throwback memories of growing up, foods we ate, things our parents did, things we did growing up. That was nice tonight. I really enjoyed that. Like shows that we used to watch. Amen, 227. Amen, 227. The Golden Girls, the Brady Bunch. Alf. Remember Alf? Y'all, I'm telling you, we had a good time tonight. But y'all, we've been on here for a very long time tonight. But I really enjoyed. I decided to live today. Oh, welcome. Go. Good night. I didn't know you was here. I decided to live today. I thought you was gone already. But yeah, thanks for coming, all y'all. Y'all know I love my loungers, each and every one of y'all. But yeah, we're gonna have to do another little night like this where we just hanging out. Look, putting ourselves in a bubble, talking about the good stuff instead of all this crazy stuff, right? Danielle says good night. Good night. Bridget says you still up. Good night. Good night, Bridget. Kai says good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Tammy, Celebrity Scandalous, Loving Myself. All of you guys, all of y'all, thank you. I love all of y'all. Always lead with love, peace, and tranquility. And we be on here tomorrow because we going to see what's going on in them streets, y'all. But y'all have a good night. Night, night. Sleep tight. And I'll see y'all in the next live. Night, night, Tammy. Night, night, Celebrity. Night, night. I decided to live today and also loving myself. Have a good night. Love you.